Jordan wants to know if you stopped hearing the echo as soon as Jordan muted himself because he thinks it's him.
Yeah. If he mutes himself, it's fine. And we're live.
Good job.
Hello, Internet.
Welcome back, everyone, to Nerdy Playbook. We're in episode 40.
Hello, Internet.
We are in a very special session today because we're going to do a tournament.
I don't see me.
Yeah, your picture's not on the stream.
I wonder why.
It's a black box.
Hang on a second. Let me investigate and figure out why that's a thing. No. Let's see, maybe that's it. Hang on a second.
Sounds great though. So I
That's
mean, you know,
good.
that's helpful.
There we go. I figured it out.
Yay!
Ooh.
For some reason, it hid you behind my picture for some reason. All right, so yeah, we're in episode 40. We're gonna be focusing on the tournament today. What's up?
Oh, hold on. I'm just watching the stream and it was like a half picture. There she is. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So last we left off, you guys started doing at least a few missions here or there. You guys picked up some bounties, quite a numerous amount. Based off my count, you guys have 14 missions / bounties / assassinations. Different things ensued, and through majorly for this session, two of you picked up jobs. Cargrim getting an offer as being one of the fighters to her name. You were recruited to be the fighter for I gotta remember what I named her. God, I forgot it. Anessa. To be part of the tournament in a 1v1 tournament. And then as far as Allura, you were given the job from Krios to essentially say, you do this for me and represent me in the fight. I will help you out on what you need done.
Mm-hmm.
What you missed, as far as Amanda, is that you guys were able to, as part of the agreement, since Krios is not good with money, he actually deals his money with Tirtha, his partner. And Tirtha runs the bathhouse, and essentially you guys were able to persuade Tirtha to give you guys a suite in the place to stay there. So you and Fig were staying there, and the rest of the group eventually joined up. Through some random little this, little that, finally comes out today. Big parade happens as you separate Fig and Allura. You make your way into the west side of the Coliseum, while all the visitors are going into the east side. All the rest of you who are not competing, you were able to you were all given tickets as guests to go in for free. And we're gonna go right into it. So because this is pretty much a straight combat session, so to repeat the rules, what we're gonna do here before we start actually doing combat, because we're going to start kind of getting things all set up. So, in total, with Allura and Cargrim, there are 10 competitors. So essentially 4 rounds, not including if the Don decides to put in his champion in for the 5th round to fight the winner. I have, so Allura, your competitor 5, and Cargrim, your competitor 8.
Okay.
The way this is going to work is the Coliseum only does one fight at a time. In all intents and purposes, for me not to just illustrate a fight that you guys are not in, when it's not you fighting, I'm just going to roll to see who wins, and that person just wins, so we're going to skip it. When you're not fighting, you get to go into your own room. You get to take a short rest. In all intents and purposes, you press the short rest button. You can apply as many hit die as you want to your character. You're not allowed to use potions, and you can't use magic. If you have an item that casts magic, you can do that. Enchanted weapons, a scroll, you can do that. If your magic is part of your race, you can do that as well. You just can't use magic based on your class. So you can't use cleric spells. And if there's an ability that you have that requires a long rest, you can recharge it as a short rest for this part. So action surge, second wind, anything that require a long rest, you can do it during your break. Each break is going to be 2 hours long, which is exactly what you need for a short rest. During the time that happens that you both are not competing, I will go to the rest of the group, and you guys can let me know what you want to do while you guys are in there. You guys can't leave as visitors because the building is locked once the competition is going on, but you can kind of maybe investigate maybe something, see some going ons, maybe just kind of hang out and just chat for a little while, and then we'll go from there. So, let me get some music playing.
Joe, quick question. What race is Tartha? Because I have all the other races for everyone. I just can't remember what Tartha is.
Tartha's human.
Human? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep. So Tartha's human, Krios is a Dragonborn.
Dragonborn, and Anessa is a tiefling.
I believe so, yeah.
That's what I hope so, because that's what I have written down.
Let's see. Yes, she's a tiefling. Yes. All right. So, just to start it off so we can get things going, I need just my competitors to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so let's see. So we have... Oh, for some reason the highlights are yellow, so I cannot see the lettering. All right, so Alora has 11.
Yeah.
And Targrim has a 9.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's given a highlighted yellow. It's putting white lettering over yellow. That's really weird. Okay.
Stupid.
Really dumb is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Did not do that earlier. Maybe it just didn't update and said reset everything.
That is weird. At least it's on my end too, so at least it's not.
It's probably for everyone
purple.
right now. Oh, really? Huh, weird.
Yeah.
Purple
But
Black and purple.
the numbers inside the parentheses aren't yellow and white.
No,
The box
they're...
itself is purple, but the numbers are.
Interesting.
No, they're gray on purple.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. So we're going to go to the visitors first. So you all enter in, and I want to make sure I'm on the right map. Make sure that we all... Let's actually switch it to the right map. So you don't need to put your tokens down for the visitors because, you know, otherwise I had to put NPCs that take up every square of this whole thing. So we're not going to do that. To explain the map, this position is where the Don stays. That's like his king's throne. It is higher than any other spot of the actual Colosseum. Think of it kind of like as like a football stadium. The entrances actually lead you to the first floor, not to the top floor, and you got to work your way up to go to the top. The Don, his guards, and the leaders that hired all of you are all sitting up there. As far as the visitors, which floor do you guys want to sit on? Did you want to sit on closest to the front? Do you guys want to sit up higher up top? What do you guys want to do?
How you feel, Corbin?
I'd rather sit closer to the action than.
Okay.
I'd rather sit on the lower sections than.
Sure.
But I mean.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The place starts crowding up after about 5 minutes. Like, this is like the main festivity that's going on in this whole area. Almost as if every single person has closed up shop, has decided to just stop doing whatever they're doing because this is a big event. As you see crowds of people, shop owners, people who just live here as a residents, people you haven't seen before that maybe live in the Underdark. You even see some Triton soldiers come from the top floor down to just check out the festivities. As this is almost like, kind of like a parallel to the Super Bowl of the Aberys Kingdom's shady area. And you can see bets. You can see bets going all over the place. You guys can see when you guys kind of came up that there were several bookies that were taken in bets. But no matter what the bets were going off of, it seems that nobody knows the names of betting competitors. They're all labeled by C and a number. For example, Alora is C5, and Cargrim is C8. No names are being shown. They're just labeled by numbers, C1, C2, all the way up to C10. There also seems to be bets going on if the Don decides to throw in the champion. That seems to be the most popular bet, as if it's kind of like a big deal if the Don decides to say to throw in his champion. As you walk around, you hear several things about the champion. One, and it seems like no one has truly knows who the champion is. Some people say the champion is a giant barbarian that's almost the size of a giant himself that just comes in and destroys everybody. Another person says that small and nimble like a halfling and goes in and does damage quicker than they can see. No one truly knows who the champion is, yet the champion has been brought in several times. The one rumor that is constant is the champion is also the Don's main bodyguard. There's a few rumors about the several contestants that we have. We will go through some of those rumors now that you guys can hear. First off, for the groups that are the visitors, I need one of you to give me a perception check and one of you to give me an investigation check for my visitor group.
Yay.
You guys pick who. One perception, one investigation.
My perception's pretty good. Investigation, not so much.
Okay.
Mine are both +7. So
Well, you beat me on both of that, Mr. Ranger Roman.
I have only a...
Come again?
You're robotic.
Okay, so I think Hal and I are going to roll.
Okay, yeah, we'll do Hal and do Hal and Corbin.
Okay.
My perception's better, so
Okay.
Okay.
do you want to do investigation?
Alright. Oh, I'm using my lucky point.
I'm
We ain't doing that.
using my calculator is what I'm using.
I got a what? I ain't using that.
Oof.
Oh my god. Terrible. Well, we're sucking together.
Oh no, I didn't suck at all. That's why I'm laughing.
2 + 1 is 3, + 7 is 10.
Okay.
Oof, I got a 24.
Math.
So for the investigation side, you're not really seeing anything that really stands out. As far as just kind of keeping your eyes on a pivot, you don't really. Nothing seems too odd for you. This just seems like a kind of like a big, huge competition. Grabs all different sorts. As far as perception check, as far as just kind of listening, you hear a few details about some of the competitors. First off, you hear that yes, the rule is that only one person is allowed, but there is apparently 2 people that have a companion. Apparently C1, the competitor 1, apparently is unknown name, but is classified as the Beastmaster. There is a rumor about C2 that C2 is a murderer and constantly eats her food, eats her kills.
Oh.
Hope you guys got backup characters.
It is rumored that C3 and C6 are holy knights.
Okay.
Nothing about C4. You hear a bunch of things about C6, that C6 is actually apparently classified as the Chosen. There's like a name for it as the Chosen. And that's it.
Okay. Nothing about 7, 8, 9,
Nope.
10?
Nope. This is just stuff like as the crowd is talking, and these are the facts that you guys hear that like seems like everybody knows. Everything else is kind of like, okay, this person's making up shit over here, this person's making up shit over here. If you decide to take it all in, I'd be giving you guys about 20 rumors per person. So this is the only thing that's like common throughout all this stuff that seems like, okay, it seems like 90%, like it seems like most people are saying this 90% of the time. So you guys start making your way into seats. As you get there, and you immediately see the place filling up. Almost every seat is crowded, jam-packed. You see up top a man. I gotta give out his description.
Envy wants to know if he can try and spread rumors about Gramps. I'm translating for him in Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. What kind of rumors would you like spread?
That he's soft.
Very soft.
Oh my god.
D8
That's pure
rock.
as an inside joke.
It says.
Hold on, Jordan's typing.
Got it.
God.
That he leaves all of his victims a liquid pulp.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So, Jordan, roll me a just roll me a d20 plus your proficiency bonus.
It's just like old times.
Yep.
The translators.
12.
12. You're able to kind of get kind of whisper certain things to certain groups. Some of them are kind of like, dude, mind your own business. We're talking here. Some of them you kind of do some kind of very whispers that kind of, puts a little bit of thought in some people's ears. And eventually you do, after about a few minutes, you do see kind of like the phone tag rumor going around about this fact. Whatever it does lead to, who knows? But it does kind of spread, not really like wildfire, but it seems like there's already kind of a rumor about the two of you. One for Cargrim, the current rumor is that Cargrim is apparently a large Goliath knight.
Huh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Apparently the rumor is that this person apparently is just a tank of a man that will eat. It basically describes him as kind of like as like details of like a dragon, like will actually pick his food out with your bones, kind of a style.
Ooh.
Very nasty. And
Wow.
as far as Alora, the main thing that kind of is being brought up is someone that apparently is too cute to be in this kind of tournament.
I'm
Oh.
gonna mess
It's
up their
adorable.
faces.
I'm going to kill them all.
Set the place on fire.
So, you guys all get in the crowd. You guys do see that up on the top. You do see the Don Paris sitting up there. You see now him. He wears a long, like fur, over extravagant coat. No shirt underneath. Looks like he actually was a fighter once upon a time. He's still pretty cut, but he does have a pretty large beer belly. Kind of some overly fitted pants for his kind of figure. And is smoking a very, very, very fat cigar. You got the three lords sitting on his sides, along with two bodyguards and one man sitting kind of in the shadows behind him, assumingly his bodyguard, aka his champion. But from this distance, wherever you guys are, there's no way to really pick it out of any kind of details of what he looks like, or she. So we're going to switch over to the fighters. So as you guys are brought in, you're immediately, all you in a group of all 10 of you are immediately pointed to different rooms that each have a label on them. C1, C2, C3, all the way to C10. As you're immediately not told anything, you're just kind of being pointed to your rooms, immediately given your number, and just going in there. And each room itself has a simple table to it. Looks like it has a small kind of cot designed bed, and what looks like a couple refreshments. You got some drinks on the table, no alcohol, but it looks like there's actually like a vat of water and a couple things to eat off of, like some not spoiled meat, but just looks like some simple slices of different kind of pieces of pork in each room.
I totally go and take a piece of meat. Chomp on it.
In each room, there is what looks like some kind of stone on each table that's kind of locked into the center table. And currently, it's projecting something, and it looks like it's projecting. It actually is like showing an image, kind of like of like a futuristic, like lifted up TV, like a projector, onto the wall. And it's actually like currently showing the Coliseum, kind of giving a bird's eye view of the Coliseum itself. Some time passes. No one ever comes to your doors. And then immediately, for the visitors here, you immediately see the Don step up, put his hands up, as everybody starts cheering. Everybody rooting for the Don. Everybody just appreciating everything he does. And then immediately just kind of puts his hands down as everybody just calms down and quiets. Welcome to the next annual games. I am pleased to announce that we have 10 fantastic competitors. Some murderers, some thieves, some heroes. And tonight, they fight for your amusement. As the crowd just starts kind of oohing and eyeing, just kind of like waiting for the fighters to show up. At this point, for the contestants, you're actually, it's no longer a bird's eye view. It's actually someone's like looking directly at the actual Don at this point. So you guys are actually seeing the Don actually talk like he's talking like a big speech on a TV. As he's going over a simple speech and kind of was bragging about himself this whole time. As he immediately just raises up and roars, "Let the games begin!" As he immediately claps his hands and immediately everybody roars up as you just see a bunch of numbers flickering up in the top. So I'm going to roll initiative for everyone else to see who gets to go first. We're actually going to do this based off initiative order. So bear with me here. Because I decided to do this with paper. And because, you know, that's the way to do this nowadays.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We gotta get a hell yeah shirt.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
With
happening.
Emu, and Doug on it. Like, you have to.
And Doug.
And
All right. Cool. All right, I got this. This is easy. All right, cool.
1,
So-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
Right?
No. No, not even a little bit.
Oh no. The DM's laughing.
He's laughing.
Oh.
I gotta pull
Sorry,
up the guys'
guys.
numbers. Okay.
This is what
So
you get.
first one is C8 versus, and I gotta remember, C1.
Gramps.
So immediately the door for Cargrim gets unlocked. As you immediately see a long hallway headed out as a large door just starts lifting itself up. As you start seeing the light from the Coliseum lit up. Cargrim, you can put yourself down right here.
Alright, let's go. Oh, I accidentally clicked on it. Let's go. There we go.
As you immediately hear loud cheering in the actual crowd, you're the first one to come out. As everybody's roaring, as they're watching you. No one out on the other side has come out yet. Eventually, after a couple of minutes...
Gramps.
Oh, oh, oh.
Cargrim.
Car up.
I thought you were gonna start chanting soft boy.
Stop voice for
You
life.
don't know. I've got thaumaturgy. I can make this happen.
Yeah.
As immediately you see a human dressed up in a kind of a more fighter-style cloak. Some armor, some leathers on. And has a large direwolf at his side.
A pupper.
Oh, woo.
Dog dies.
Not the woo. Oh, no.
As immediately another person steps up, as the Don sits down, puts his hands up, everybody quiets. Let the games begin! So I need both of you to roll initiative.
Also, Corbin 100% does use thaumaturgy to yell, "Don't be soft," because he can make his voice 3 times as loud.
Okay.
Like, what the heck, Corbin? Come on.
We both roll?
I heard.
No,
You're not
just
fighting,
Cargrim.
Alora.
Just Cargrim.
Okay.
I got 10.
10. Alright, he has a 12. So he gets to go first.
He's special.
So he immediately decides to charge in with his wolf. So he's going to move in. Let's see what he's got. 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I got to put down a wolf for his character. I forgot to make a wolf. So
Use
I'll just,
Nova.
Aw.
I will just do this, and I will mark him with a red dot. Okay. So as he runs forward, the wolf's gonna run in an extra 15 feet, and he is going to draw his hand crossbow, and he's gonna shoot you, or at least attempt to.
Okay.
29 to hit.
Yeah.
Kind of good.
You take 5 points of damage, and then he's going to try to attack again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Soft boy.
Natural 20.
Can I say no?
That's 12 points of
Strangely
damage.
enough.
12 points of damage. And he is going to end his turn there since he's run out of space. So it is your turn.
Alright, is he the red dot or is the wolf the red
The
dot?
wolf's the red dot.
Okay.
Okay.
I did
Okay.
think the wolf would die first. So,
Oh no, not the
Living up to that
puppers.
rumor, eh?
I shouldn't send his puppy in before him.
He's the Beastmaster. What would you expect?
Whoa, I didn't do that right.
Obsidian Great Axe.
Yeah, I was trying to swing with it, and I think I clicked the wrong.
Okay, there we go. All right.
There we go.
20. I can't see what the. Okay. It looks like it's a 10 to hit.
Yeah.
It's in yellow and white to
Yeah.
me. Okay, so that's a miss.
Oh,
So weird.
it's a +2 to attack and damage. Is that already factored in here?
That's already taken into account.
Okay.
Try.
Anything else?
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
You don't have extra attack?
Yeah, all my bonus actions are spells.
Yeah, but
Oh.
you don't have like just extra attack
You
in
have
general.
2 attack. I was gonna
No.
say you.
I have 1 attack and done.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you just have a ton of bonus. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So back to his turn. He's just gonna kind of roar up the crowd, just kind of be like, "Yeah!" And then he's immediately just gonna send in the wolf to attack. Since you're right up in the wolf's business, he's gonna have the wolf claw at you.
Okay.
30 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
No, it does.
Sheesh. This is a big pupper.
12 points of damage, and then he's gonna try to bite at you.
But
20
Well,
Yeah, 12. 26 to hit.
Got some choppers.
8 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna run in further, the soldier himself, and he's gonna come up to your side, and he's gonna draw out his short sword, and 21's a miss, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna go for his extra attack, and that one's a miss too with the 17. So the wolf did more damage than he did for this one, and that's the end of his turn.
Okay. Alright. Let me try my other axe.
Go, Gargum.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I was swinging at the guy himself, not the dog, since he's
Mhm.
all up in my biz anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh. I think
That's
that
good roll.
means nat 20 if it's outlined in green.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Nat 20. to
So you
hit.
do 47 points of damage. Jesus.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
It's a good
And are you doing that to him or are you doing that to the wolf?
Doing to him.
Let's see what that puts me. Yeah, that's a quite of attack.
Gargrum, Gargrum,
Gargrum,
Gargrum,
Gargrum.
Gargrum.
Anything else?
NG orders a drink and yells.
That's on brand.
Anything else?
No, I got nothing else.
Okay. Okay. So on his turn, I should have put down definition. Oh, that's not going to make sense for this. So he is going to have his wolf attack you again. That is a miss with the 21.
Yep.
Screw your armor. He's going to try to bite you. That is 22.
It matches my.
So that's a
AC.
hit, yeah.
Okay.
So you take 9 points of damage. Then he's going to draw out his sword again. 17's a miss. And 25 to hit. Which
Apparently,
Yeah.
NG's yelling to Cargrim to kick him in the balls.
9 points of damage. And that's the end of his turn.
Okay. One more time.
No, we are not doing the wave, Andrew. I don't think this is the time or the place for the wave.
There's never a wrong time to do the wave. Okay?
It's the shortest wave ever. It is
Is
literally
there ever
the three
a
of
right
us.
time to do the wave?
Is the three of us.
No, we gotta get everybody in the
Does a
crowd. We gotta get
13
them motivated.
13 does not hit. No.
Al, I don't think you realize
There I
that we are in
go. There
that
goes
we're
my
in a-
turn.
that we're in a coliseum full of murderers. I don't think the wave is on their repertoire.
You don't know that. Maybe
Alright.
that's their favorite thing. Is do the
Yeah.
wave when somebody dies. Be like, woo!
Whoa, what just happened?
We were too awesome.
The wave was too great. It's too
Yep.
strong.
Too strong.
Did I
broke
sing
the game.
twice?
Something just happened on my screen. I just lost everything. I don't know if we're still online or
Oh
not.
no.
What?
Ruh-roh. Womp
Check
womp.
this.
Yeah, someone check the stream to make sure we're still good.
I mean, it says you're
Check.
still live.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, weird.
Okay.
I'm still getting used to Windows 11 settings. It's like, oh, do you want to open up a new window? Yes. And then everything just went black. I'm like, okay,
Oh, no.
sure. All right. Okay, so what just happened? What were you doing? Or was it that? Or was the end of the turn?
I tried to attack, but
It
looks
missed.
like it rolled twice. 19 and 13, I'm assuming, are both misses.
19's a hit. 19's a hit.
Okay, because I didn't realize that went through.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, so 19 hits.
Okay,
So-
then I guess that one was 30.
Jesus. Okay.
And that's at the boy again. The boy.
Okay.
Boy.
All right.
Beastie Boy. If you will.
He is going to step back. He's going to action disengage. 5, 10, 15,
What's he
20,
do?
25, 30. He's going to move back. And he's going to have his wolf attack.
Wait, I thought that was his wolf. Or is
Oh.
that
That's right. I'm sorry.
his wolf?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, there we go.
Sing along with the DM.
Right.
Follow the bouncing ball.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
So 10 points of damage, and then he's gonna
Okay.
try to bite you. For only 12. As he gets cocky, he tries to bite against your armor, and almost like cracks part of his jaw as he tries to bite against some of your thicker armor. Your turn.
Okay. If I want to move past what my movement speed is, that's automatically a dash, right?
So if you want to dash it, that sacrifices your action,
Right.
and then yeah, you can move double your movement speed.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, okay. I'm going to charge at him, and I have the charger feat so that when I use my action to dash, I'm gonna dash at him, sorry, not charge.
Okay.
I can use my bonus action to make one melee weapon attack or to shove a creature. I will choose the melee weapon attack.
Okay, just so you know, the wolf will get an attack of opportunity on you.
That's okay.
Okay.
I am now remembering that I keep forgetting to do my fucking blessed strikes, but that's a-okay. 13 does not hit.
Does not.
Establish
And the
that.
wolf's gonna try to attack you.
Yes.
He's gonna do it with his claw, which is a 29 to hit. So
Yeah.
as you run away, he quick claws you for
That means he likes you.
he claws you for 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Also, if you did the charger feat, I think you add bonus section. You get the gain of 5%. Oh, okay. It's 5 to your bonus to your damage, not to your attack. Never mind.
Just the damage.
Yeah, not the attack roll. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's the other part that I was trying to remember.
Okay. He is going to draw his sword, and he's going to try to hit you with the sword. Not with that roll, he ain't. He's going to command the wolf to try to come in behind. 5, 10, 15, 20. Not with that, and definitely not with that. And they all miss you as they are grazing against your thick hided armor, and they do
Thick.
not actually penetrate.
Yeah.
Your turn.
He is not a soft
Two
boy.
C's.
Wow, you
Stop
keep getting
rolling a
13s. What the
13.
hell?
God damn it.
You
Why?
should use real dice.
Yep, use real dice.
Use real dice, and then I have to do math.
Roll again. Roll again. I just want to see what happens. Just roll again.
If it's 13. Oh.
It's a 12. Okay, so it
Okay.
did change, but
It's
yeah.
a 12. I mean, you know, like, come on.
No, yeah. Can we say that's my next roll?
Can you say it's your next roll?
Yeah.
So just skip your turn. Okay, so he's gonna keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Miss.
They're scrappy.
Definite miss. Wolf's gonna go with a natural 1. All right, so the wolf tries to bite down on you, and he totally fucks up his jaw in the process. As the wolf starts
Yes,
whimpering and
for a hat
actually
in the
starts
crowd.
kind of curling and actually skips his turn.
Poor
Aw.
puppers.
Poor puppers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Poor
Can I use that roll as my turn?
Broke his teethers.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Carter.
So then
Just
it's
wait on
yeah,
you.
Cargrim, it's your turn.
We're not animal endangerment.
You say yes or no?
Yeah, go ahead. It's your turn because the wolf had to skip his turn.
No.
Can I use that 19?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah! All right. 34 to this fucker.
34.
Yeah, that's what it damaged. But wait, there's more. If you order now, you'll get some blessed strikes on that.
Okay.
So next 3
So,
radiant damage.
As you slash at him, he immediately drops to the ground in pain as he immediately calls for mercy. What do you do?
Ooh.
Remember, the rule says no murder.
How's the dog looking?
Angie said liquefy him.
The dog is whimpering in pain, and it looks more concerned about itself and its master than it is about you.
Okay.
Oh.
Then Cargrim's gonna like sling
would-
his axe over his shoulders and just be like, and start walking away.
Okay, and then immediately someone comes up to the tower in the stage and immediately wrote, "The dwarf wins!" Get that swine off the stage as someone comes over and starts dragging their body off and grabs the dog out of the way. All right,
Do the
so
3-person wave.
round 1. So the Beastmaster is
Oh.
eliminated.
We got more than 3 people.
Bye bye, Beastmaster. I do
So
not have to
you
fight you.
are
No, you get to fight the person who
C8.
eats the people she kills.
I know, that is gonna be my luck.
Nom nom nom.
Right.
All right, so we will see who goes next. Okay, so next up is supposed to be C9 and C4. Since neither one of you, C4 wins, C9 gets eliminated off of that one.
Bye-bye, C9.
Wait,
see
who did
that?
I go up against?
You see 9 the point?
For the people who's watching, you do see the battle ensue. C9 is a tiefling archer, and C4 is a Goliath barbarian. As immediately the archer kept shooting arrows into it, and the barbarian didn't seem to care, as it was just run into, and just one giant swing, it took out the archer in one single swoop.
Okay. C9 was a tiefling archer, you said?
Yeah. Lost to a Goliath barbarian.
Right.
All right. Next up, we have C2 versus C5.
Of course, the murderer.
Sorry, real
No,
quick.
no, 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 no,
So,
no.
Allura, put your token right up here. As you exit out, you actually see as you're heading out, you do see the body being dragged behind, being pulled away by some soldiers of a tiefling. Looks like the tiefling is like in a coma. Just a large gash in their chest, but not dead.
As I'm coming out, I'm flipping my dagger of
Okay.
fire and just having it spin, and then catching it.
Okay.
Spin and catching.
And then we have you against C2. So let's pull up C2. As immediately you see flying out of stage is a winged tiefling.
Fuck.
I thought it was going to be the madam.
No,
Eats
no,
all
no,
her
no
kills.
twist like that. In fact, I'll show you what this person looks like. In fact, they're
I
not
mean,
hidden.
It
If
does check out.
They're
though.
not hidden. If you actually want to go in the journal, they're actually at the top of the list. They're labeled by the numbers if you want to see what they look like.
Okay, cool.
Basically, this
nice.
person is a tiefling druid.
Oh, weird.
Oh, that looks
wonderful.
cool.
If my internet ever wants to load.
If she wasn't a
There we go.
murderer, Corbin would be like, "A," but you know.
Hey.
As they immediately fly up, take like a spin around to grab some attention and land down, you immediately notice that the orb on the top of the staff almost looks like it actually is like staring at you. You can see
Yeah,
something
she
like
was
swimming
flying.
around in it, almost kind of
creepy
like a
little-
ghostly presence inside the orb.
Well, that shouldn't be allowed.
Don't get scared, Elle. You got this.
All right, so Allura, roll me initiative.
Come on, initiative, be good.
Don't lose your dagger.
13, and she got a 6, so you get to go first.
Yay! So
She is currently not
since-
flying, by the way.
What was that?
She's not flying at the moment, by the way, in case you're curious.
Okay, I'm 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move up here.
Mhm.
And because she has not taken a turn in combat, I can use, I think it's with my assassin, I have advantage on my.
Yes.
And where is my dagger of. I'm going to take my dagger of ice
Mm-hmm.
and throw it at her.
Okay. Yeah, 25 is a hit.
So my damage. Whoa, 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 having issues.
Well,
It looks
so
like you
it
got
would be.
39 points of damage.
Would my sneak attack, as much as I want to keep my 39?
Well,
would my-
automatically, sneak attack automatically works if you have advantage. So, yes.
Oh, cool.
It does apply.
Okay.
So, just to specify, sneak attack doesn't necessarily mean that you are being quiet and sneaky. It just means that you have advantage. So, 39 points of damage right off the bat.
Flip her
Jesus
wing.
Christ.
So then I'm going to have that return to my hand, and I'm going to whip it right back at her.
Okay, you get to do it with advantage again.
Yeah. I realized I never really put advantage on my other one, but that's okay because it still hit.
Yep.
Choo.
27 is a hit.
Hey, for 43.
Jesus Christ.
Are they dead? Are they dead?
So as you chuck your blades, the person was not ready as they immediately get hit by ice and fire as they're just kind of like breathing in and out. looking super pissed. They lift their head up. You did not kill them, but you can see that like you stabbed them hard before you pull the blades back out to you, as you can see kind of spewing blood out of their torso, only being covered by some of the cloth that they got on their body.
Knowing her history with that murder thing, I'm gonna take my dagger, like the cleaner end, and just wipe it across my tongue and just smile at her.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Arbitrarily evil. Arbitrarily. Taste the blood of my enemies.
Well, I remember when you were cute and innocent. What happened to you?
Life happened.
Anything else in your turn?
All of them.
No, I think that's all I want to do.
Okay.
Too sweet to
Immediately
kill.
looking pissed off, she stabs her staff in the ground. She looks at it angrily rage, and she starts transforming. As she uses her wild-shaped form, I don't have a picture of this because I don't have no copyright to this form. I don't have the rights to this form. She turns into a giant constrictor snake.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
As you see, as she transforms, the teeth themselves are bloodied and chewed up. As you can almost see now that her body is still, like, almost still eating another body inside of it as she transforms. She is going to slither her way up to you.
I'm a snake.
And she's going to try to actually constrict you. So I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no. It's not gonna be good.
You're so good at these.
15.
Oh, so close, but no. So you're
There's
immediately...
no way I can uncanny dodge it.
No, because that... Well, it will reduce the damage, but you can't avoid the grapple. So you are now grappled between her, and you're going to take 2d6 plus 4. So if you want uncanny dodge that, you could.
Really quick, because I missed last episode and I'm just noticing now. Was I at full health point going into this fight?
Yes.
You should be.
Okay.
Yep. So you take 11 points of damage. If you want to uncanny dodge that, you could take 5.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Okay. And because you're grappled, that is the end of her turn. At the beginning of the turn, if you want to sacrifice your action, you can make another strength saving throw to try to break out of the constriction.
Okay. And is it the beginning of my turn now?
Yes.
Sorry, I was doing the hit points.
No worries.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to break out.
Okay.
5.
Unfortunately not. Using your turn to actually try to break out, she actually pulls in tighter on you, noticing that you're trying to resist and just holding you in place. As you can just see her wrapping around you a couple coils as her arm starts straightening, her head starts straightening up and just looking directly down at you with red, beady eyes.
I'm biter.
She's no.
Covered.
On brand for L.
Is there anything you can do for a bonus action? Take into account your arms are restricted.
Yeah, she wants to bite her.
Wait.
I know, I want to bite her, but no, I don't even think there's anything I can do.
Okay.
No, there's nothing.
All right. So on her turn, she's going to, while she's holding you, she's going to try to bite you. Since you're restricted, she gets advantage.
And this is how Elle gets swallowed, because she's bite-sized.
I know.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
And you take 10 points of damage. Constrictors aren't that strong, so it's not that like overpowering of a bite. You take 10 points of damage, and then she's going to pull in the grapple tighter, so you're going to take more grapple damage. So 13 points of damage when the coil starts tightening in further on you, and that is the end of her turn.
Logistics question. We can use items embedded with magic, right?
Correct.
Is there any natural light in this arena?
Yes, there's no... well, okay, so... Actually, it's because you're down in the underground. That's actually a good question. Let's say yes is evens, no is odds. No.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of the charge of my rings. It's a 100-foot radius and turn our area pitch black.
Ooh. The sun is eclipsed.
Okay, so you're pulling in all torchlight and everything like that?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
And then can I use that at a bonus and still try and break the grapple?
Sure, I'll allow it. Yeah.
Do I get
Certainly
advantage because she can't see me now?
She has dark vision.
Gosh, damn it. Okay. So then strength, which is really bad. That is not that I am still grappled. I'm very angry and
Okay.
still grappled.
Okay.
The tiny terror.
The tiny terror. All right.
This is how I die.
Oh.
On her turn, she looks at you confused. I'm gonna see if she actually. Hang on. She has a roll for this. She needs a perception check. Do me a favor and roll a stealth check for me.
Asking the rogue to do a stealth check.
25.
Okay. Even though she has dark vision, she's kind of a little curious about what you did. And she does not see you inside the coil. So she loosens up.
Ooh.
Get somewhere.
Because she got a 3 on her perception check, she does not know that you were there. And that's going to be the end of her turn.
Good.
It is your turn. And you're no longer grappled.
Yes!
Wow.
I am going to bonus action disengage and get the fuck away from her.
Okay.
I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to take my dagger and I'm going to throw it at her of ice. 21.
Yeah.
So that would just be a 17 because I don't get the sneak.
Oh, no, you get to sneak because she doesn't know where you are.
I was gonna say
Oh.
because the
I got
whole
42.
light changing thing.
42. Okay. All
Uh-huh.
right.
And I'm going to take my offhand
Okay.
and I'm going to do the dagger flame.
Okay. 20's a hit.
20. 34.
Okay, so as you throw the first blade,
You're so
immediately the
happy,
creature
Amanda.
roars out, and you throw the other blade.
Zero
As the
hero.
creature starts looking in your direction, it hits it. Immediately roars out, and automatically, due to the magic, she has to restrict back down to her regular tiefling form.
Yes.
Ooh, she is just a creature.
Anything else on your turn?
I moved my full amount, so... No, that's it.
Okay. On her turn, what's up?
Sorry,
Good.
accidentally hit back and I lost my character sheet. We're good.
Okay. On her turn, because she used up her wild shape charge, she is going to draw out her scimitar, and she's gonna take her way into the air. She's gonna move up 30 feet, and she's actually gonna dash and fly towards you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and she's gonna be 30 feet off the ground in that spot. And that is her turn.
Okay. So, if I disengage and run again, she'll still see me because it's dark vision, right?
Well, yeah. Now she's specifically looking at you, so now there's no snaking
Okay.
around it.
So, let's go 5, 10, 15.
The only way that worked off before is because she did not expect it, and she failed in a perception check. Now she's specifically like aiming her eyes right at you.
Then I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna throw the ice dagger again. No, let's do fire dagger. 31,
Yeah.
17.
You're always so surprised at how much
I am.
damage.
17 points of damage. Okay. All right.
And then I'm gonna throw my dagger of flame at her again once it reaches back to my hand.
Okay.
29
Yeah.
for 16 damage.
Okay, so you throw the dagger of flame, you whip it back, and you throw it again as she immediately gets impaled by it right in the arm as she gets thrown almost as a knockback to the ground. As she immediately just starts slapping her hand on the ground, just calling for mercy. What do you do?
Yes. I sneak my dagger back out, and I go to throw it again, and I stop, and I toss it up in the air, and I walk towards her, and I look down at her, and I say, "Don't mess with me again," and I walk away.
Okay.
Also, for what it's worth, NG said that he wanted to start a rumor about Elle that the little goblin girl ate her twin in the womb.
Oh my
I
gosh!
heard that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
For future fights. Apparently,
Yes.
Elle ate her twin in the womb.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay.
It's like eating a bowl of nails on steroids.
So unknown why, as you're walking off, people are chanting, "Devour! Devour! Devour!"
That's any little goblin. And I'm just walking very happily, waving like
You're skipping.
Yeah, skipping, just flip up some daggers as people are like yelling like heavy metal, "Devour!"
Oh, wow. Like, hello.
All right, so
Thank you.
so the Dark
You're just
Druid
skipping
C2
off,
is
and you're like, "Grandma
eliminated,
would be so proud."
and you are victorious. So C2 is out. You are C5, so you win that round. All right. So you get back to the room. You hear a knock on the door after you get in the room.
Hello?
Okay. Can we come in?
Is there?
I am just the patron of your previous competitor, and I would like a word with you.
I kind of open the door and peek out.
Okay.
Like-
You see a well-groomed tiefling. It looks like he's shaved down his horns down a little bit. It's kind of like covered by kind of like a parted to his side hair. He's wearing like a semi-fancy suit, but it looks like it's kind of like the only suit that he has. Congratulations on your victory. But it is not often that my mistress is on the losing side of a battle, and well, due to our clan's restrictions, a loss means a loss of an item. You are allowed to take something of hers. And he immediately opens up a chest in front of you, and you see 3 items sitting there. You have your choice. As you see, you have her staff, you have her scimitar, and you have what looks like an orb that has a red light to it.
Ooh, orb with red light.
Okay.
Oh, no.
With red light.
Okay. The orb itself looks roughly the size of like a actual all-seeing eye globe, kind of thing like that. But it's constantly spinning around with what looks like a red fog that's spinning around to it. Almost as if like elemental ghosts are flying around inside the orb.
Ooh.
It's never in a pattern either. The fog kind of like spins in different directions every second. As he
Okay.
closes
Shiny
up the
thing.
case, he looks at you. It's a pleasure. Hopefully we'll not see you again, but due to the clan's rules, congratulations. And then he starts walking off.
I'm holding it and I go, what's it do?
He does not respond. He just keeps walking away.
Excuse me?
Hello?
Hello?
He-
Can-
He just keeps walking. He just keeps walking.
I hold it, I shake it up against my ear, and I look at the swirling colors that are going around and
'Kay.
around like a snow globe.
As you shake it, immediately you see tiny hands of fire touching at it.
Ooh.
As they kind of like, it almost looks like as you moved it, they kind of like press up against it, almost like spirits pressing up against the glass wall. And then they move away.
I'm like, well, that's cool, and I stick it in my bag of holding.
Oddly enough, even though it clearly is fire, it has no warmth to it. Like, when you hold your Dagger of Flame, it clearly is hot. When you hold this, it feels like just a glass ball.
Okay.
By all intents and purposes, you have the Rune of Fire.
Ooh.
That's what you can call it. I will make you a item for it later. Okay, so next one we have is okay, we finished that. Who do we got left? We got 2 more battles. So we have the C7 versus, damn it, where did I put it? C7 versus C3. C3 is victorious.
Okay.
The battle, for anybody who's the viewers, you found yourself a monk versus a paladin, and the paladin won it by a long shot.
And we can do our short rest in our rooms.
Correct. So the way the rule works is you can use your short rest to expel your hit die. If you have an ability that requires a long rest, I'll allow you to use it.
Okay.
So that is that. So where was that? C3. Okay, so C3 won. Final battle is C10 versus... Where did he go? C6. C6 wins in a long, long battle as you see an Aarakocra fighting off against a knight with a blade made of fire, as it is close, but the knight wins. So the winner is C6. Okay. So, it goes into 2-hour break. No one's allowed to leave their rooms. But for visitors, while this 2-hour break is going on, what would you guys like to do?
Well, don't all speak at once now.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
you
I
three.
could.
Me
I
and
could
Elora
use
are
an ale.
visitors.
I could use an ale. I don't know.
There is plenty of people coming around with big, huge casks on their back, like holding on like a backpack, as they have like a person behind them that just takes the cask and just kind of like throws it in there and just passes down the aisle to give people
I'm sure he
steins of ale.
doesn't have too many reasons to drink that much, so he'll buy a round for Corbin and NG.
Okay. Sir, that will be 2 gold apiece. Okay.
You got it.
So you're given like Goliath-size casks. They are not very well made. They are just like wooden casks. They're just kind of like thrown together. And they have not really like swill kind of ale, but it does really has like a very unique putrid smell that is a unique taste. And very acquired. Very acquired.
Okay. It's Sipper.
Not for NG.
At this point, while the break is going on, there's a few guys in the center that are kind of getting the crowd riled up. They're kind of doing some acts. Some guys are doing like some backflips out there. It's very much like going to like a sports game where during like halftime or something like that, something goes on. Different things are trying to keep the crowd entertained.
Sure. I'm trying to hide Eos because I
Okay.
don't want him to get like captured or anything like that. But he manages his way to like stick his head out of the bag and just kind of peek around.
I mean,
and kinda
Eos
watch
definitely
everything.
sticks out because since he is bigger now, putting him in the bag,
Yeah.
he leaves like a giant
Yeah.
lump in the bag.
Aw.
But
Right.
but Eos doesn't like the crowd, so Eos is staying within the sanctity of the bag
Yes.
without a problem.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
NG said that he'd like to start spreading rumors that Kargrim and El are mortal enemies and their fight has been prophesized.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this.
Foretold.
This is how we're gonna do this. So I like this. Okay, so
Yeah.
for all the rumors, NG, because you're doing this, give me a sleight of hand with advantage. I want to see how you pass around this advantage. I want to see how you pass around the information.
It'll be really bad or really good.
Either way, it's gonna happen, but it's gonna be how I translate it. If it's bad, it's gonna pass around as the wrong information. If it's good, it's gonna pass around correct. Either way, it's gonna
18.
travel. 18? Okay.
Yes.
Unknown how it works right now, but you assume that, you hear a couple of people repeat it, that it's being passed around pretty well. But you have heard, like, you would go inside a room, you would hear one thing about, like, a paladin who just won the battle. And clearly, as you guys watch the battle, the paladin won with this amazing, awesome skill of this halberd. And then, like, 5 minutes later, you go back in the same room and you swear to God, it's like, that paladin was cheating, clearly using a fire spell the whole time. Like, somehow, like, the information changed. And, so, anything else before you guys continue?
I know for one, it's not really anything too exciting, but Corbin wants to do more research on the job he picked up because he kind of just took the scroll and like he wants to try and figure out what exactly he's supposed to do.
Which one is this?
The guy's trades were getting cut off by something or someone.
Guys.
Look at Corbin doing homework during this
Right.
whole Coliseum fight.
I will be. Me and
Corbin
Edgy
only
will
came in to
be.
call Cargrim soft, and then was like, I have homework to do.
Yeah, basically.
Me and Angie are very getting crunkle. a bit.
I'll have to look.
Corbin realizes
God.
that they're there for a job and he mostly just wants his new outfit, and the fastest way to get that done is to
You're
get his
being
job
very
done.
obnoxious around you.
So I'm trying to think of which one you're thinking of because I'm trying to think of like a trading thing. Is that what you said?
He said that the shop guy said that he said like, I know I do stuff in the Underdark and it's illegal, but something's stopping my trade from coming through.
The trade route.
Like
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the scroll that
Yay, homework.
the scroll specifically gives you details about his trade
I
route.
want to know like what's missing, what the trade route
Sure.
is like.
So the trade route itself, it looks like he has a specific thing mapped out. He has certain details that are missing, specifically blacking out in case for some reason you decide to be a rat and get the authorities on him. But he gives you a specific map of the two tunnels he uses. He first uses the northwest tunnel of the Underdark from where you guys are, and uses the northeast tunnel. So basically just the two northern tunnels. He has permission from the Dawn to use the northwest tunnel because the northwest tunnel is actually the Dawn's tunnel.
Northwest one?
Mm-hmm. The normal shipments that he gets in are enchanted items. Mostly things that help him make enchanted items, non-enchanted items are ready. Different pieces, runes, spells, scrolls, things that he can break down to the elements and make something brand new. Because each one is so individually powerful, they are considered illegal in the Kingdom of Avarice, because one person having this much stuff can basically be an army of its own. He works with a gentleman named... Shit. He works with a man...
shit.
Great name. It's easy to remember, rolls off the tongue.
Their mom was just over at that point. Fuck, there's another one.
He works with a shipper named Cyrus. It gives a couple details about what Cyrus looks like.
Excellent.
Human, dark skin, and larger build. That's pretty much it. It
Does it say
also
what race or no?
human.
Oh, human.
It also brings up a detail that he has to pay the Hellkeeper for passage.
Oh, the shipper does, or Cyrus does.
Cyrus does. He needs to pay the Hellkeeper for Cyrus's passage to come in and out. He mentions a note. Don't deal with. Try to avoid the Hellkeeper, and he points the Hellkeeper down at the northeast one, and it points a certain spot where he either lives or works. It doesn't really specify, and it basically tells you to stay away from him.
Okay. If I don't know if it'll line up or not, but Corbin also wants to take out the map of the Underdark he got from that he replicated from the library and try and like match up, or try and see if he can figure out where in that map these tunnels would bisect with each other. Or...
So I will switch the map so I can show you guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Look at me being so smart, using my intellect. I'm so
Look at
smart.
you.
If it loads, it's taking a little bit to load.
That's my boy.
All right, so So right now, most of the map is correct. The northwest one is here. It looks like you got to actually take a river.
Okay.
That tunnel isn't exactly the Underdark. It leads you to the Underdark.
Okay.
The northeast is this one. It is being covered by high pressure waterfall.
Okay.
The high pressure waterfall is not put on the map, but it was put as a warning that if you cross it, it does do damage to somebody. So there is apparently a trick. You got to pay somebody to actually have the waterfall slowed down for 1 minute to be able to pass by. The map itself is relatively similar. So you can look at the map and you can compare it to current time. So there are a total of 6 entrances to the Underdark. There's the Don's Passage, which is the northwest one.
Yep.
All intents and purposes, it actually surrounds his house. So this entrance is the same as this entrance. They're both the same. The difference is the trade route comes from this side.
Okay.
Northeast, east side, central hub, south side, and if you take this passage down to a lower level, it leads you down to a lower hub.
Okay, cool.
But this side is where it's put in his notes, where the Hell Guardian is.
Okay. By the waterfall. Avoid the waterfall. Something tells me Elle is gonna want to avoid the waterfall anyway.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a big old nope.
All right.
Yeah, no.
So we're gonna begin round 2. So after everybody gets settled down, one of the lords steps up. As you see Krios step up, everybody's just kind of like, oh, you know, kind of like all in amazement of Krios, like almost kind of like they know him as like this legendary warrior kind of thing like that. Just kind of raises up his one hand and everybody kind of cheers. Starts talking about kind of rattling them all up, talking about the fights and everything like that. And then he announces the next round. So, using the same initiative that we got from before, we are going to do... So it is... God damn it, where is it? C4 versus C8.
Okay.
So Kargrim versus the Goliath Barbarian.
No.
You can put yourself in the same spot as before.
Nah.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad you got that one.
It
I was a little scared.
Can he just be like, no?
I know.
No.
Oh no.
Did you,
Oh no.
Did you learn have you
No.
learned your lesson yet, Cardinal, about signing up for things well done?
Never.
That's what I thought.
All right.
Okay.
So immediately you see this large blue, red-haired Goliath walk out with this overly sized axe. Very much similar to what your axe was before you retrieved it for yourself, where it kind of reduced its size down to your proportions. Very much meant for like a Titan to carry. As she walks up, and you can still see blood stained from the last attack that she did on the last opponent. It's still not fully dried up. It's still dripping from the blade, as it almost looks like it dishonors her to wipe the blade clean from the blood. Very traditional kind of barbarian. Roll initiative.
Got this.
Ooh, 15.
15.
Yeah.
And she has a... I gotta pull the sheet back up. So much paperwork. She only got a 4.
So much paperwork.
Yeah, she only got a 4. So you get to go first.
All right, Corbin's over
Yay.
here doing paperwork and homework and everything. He's got the 2 obnoxious drunkos on each side. You know, it's great. Just put me back in the library.
The weapon has reach, that means that it's 10 feet. Okay,
Correct.
so right
Yep.
there. Never mind.
Also, that
That's why I
also
said it.
means if it has reach, that you get that person gets attack of opportunity if you move without 10 feet. So it's not just a 5-foot thing; it's a 10-foot 10-foot thing, even if you leave their area.
Okay.
Ha
um. I have such short legs and they're so far away.
Such is life. Such
Yeah,
is life.
right? These tiny little dwarf legs.
Just throw me. Don't tell the elf.
Yes,
Keep
right?
the dwarf.
Where's an elf to throw you when you need it? Come on.
I got a tiefling who's willing to throw you, but I'm not there, so.
Yeah, where are you?
You didn't want any
Damn,
help.
call me soft.
Didn't want any help.
Okay, I think I want to try to use my scroll of Firebolt, but I haven't used a scroll before, so bear with me.
Okay, so a scroll of Firebolt, you just cast a spell Firebolt. That's it, and then the scroll gets destroyed.
Okay. What's the range on Firebolt?
Well, let's look it up. Let's see, Firebolt. All right, so Firebolt is you hurl 120 feet.
Okay, so yeah, they're within one.
And it is a higher charge one, so you would do it. It would be 3d10 for damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
Nice.
you attack as you would do a magic attack. So roll for a magic attack as far as yourself. So I think you attack with charisma. So roll to see if you hit.
A spell attack, I got 20.
That's a hit. So then you
Yeah.
do 3d10 plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do political dice with that, I think. Unless it'll let me do it on the...
If you want it, so there's a icon on the left side of Roll20 that you can just go down to, pick the 20-sided die, scroll down, and then just go to D10 and then click on the 3.
Yeah.
It'd be helpful if I knew my rights and lefts. Okay. D10, 3 of them. I was like, it's not there. Oh.
You're
Play-
upper left.
We're not math majors. We just play. We play.
3d10 plus...
This is why you use virtual dice.
Okay.
This is why, yeah.
So 14 and your proficiency bonus is, I think, 5. I want to
Yes.
say, so 19 points of
is
damage.
5.
So you immediately unroll this scroll and immediately turns into a ball of fire. So you shoot it right at her, inflicting 19 points of damage. So the scroll is destroyed.
Okay, goodbye. Delete.
Kamehameha.
Pretty much.
Hadouken.
Baruken.
All right. Yay. That's it.
All right.
Oh, no.
On her turn, she's going to activate her ability Spirit Shroud, or Spirit Shield. So she's going to start glowing with a kind of like a radiant aura around her body.
You stole my move. No, okay.
And she is going to grab her axe and start charging forward.
Okay. Yeah, come to me. I don't want
5, 10, 15, 20,
That's
25, 30,
I don't want to be the
35.
aggressor in this situation.
Right. As I pull out a fire scroll.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And that is her turn as she's charging towards you. And that ends her turn mid-charge. Go ahead.
Okay. Then I will... 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, okay. I don't have to get that close because I have reach. So let's do that. Go right there. Little swingity swing. 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
So 28 points of damage.
Plus 5 radiant.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. On her turn, she's going to lift up her axe, move another 5 feet forward. And
Was this an axe off?
Oh,
pretty much.
that doesn't give me attack of opportunity.
No, it's only she walks out of this
No.
10-foot range.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
20 is a miss, so she's going to do an extra attack. As she slides her sword against your shield as you're able to parry it. 31 to hit.
Yeah.
And you take only 9 points of damage.
Oh.
And she's not going to be a big fan that she didn't do so much damage, so she's going to rage. As she immediately screams out in the air as it kind of bellows out and almost kind of mutes the crowd out as she yells so loud.
Might be hangry.
Your turn.
Okay.
Me too. Get a Snickers.
Right.
Yeah.
Offer her a Snickers. No. 21 to hit.
21's a hit.
And we know it do. So 23 damage.
Okay, she's going to use her reaction to use her spirit shield. So,
Okay.
hang on 1 second, because she's going to reduce the
Sure.
damage. Alright, so she reduces it by 17, so she only takes 6 points of damage, and you take 17 points of damage. She reflects it back at you.
Oof.
So as you swing, immediately, like the kinetic force gets pulled back at you as only so much of her axe actually penetrates her shield.
Wow.
Yeah, it's. I never noticed this ability until I looked at it. It's like, yeah, this ability kind of is broken.
Yeah, I didn't. That's not the ability I thought it was.
Yeah. So okay. So spirit shield. The way that it works, as long as you're raging, it activates as a reaction only once per turn, and at her current level, which is a 14, as a reaction, she can roll 4d6, subtract that from the damage, and that amount that she subtracted gets inflicted on the person that attacked her.
Yeah,
So
Is that for
It's like a
melee or all damage?
only melee.
Just curious.
Only melee, because it has to
okay.
be up close.
Of
Yeah,
course.
it has to be up close.
All right,
course.
so this is the perfect opportunity.
So theoretically, if you move back 5 feet and attacked her that way as reach, it would not affect you because she can't reflect it more than 5 feet
Would
away.
she get an attack of opportunity then, though, if I move back 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
You would have to disengage in that.
Anything else in your turn?
Mm, yeah. I'm gonna move back 5 feet. I'm sure that Cargrim is just gonna stumble back
Okay.
5 feet.
So she's going to take
from
advantage
the
of that, and
recoil.
she's going to
She sure is.
go for the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Did you
But
not use
she
any
only
good
gets
dice?
she only gets an 18 as you move back. She only reaches out to your shield, and you're able to pull it back, so it only scrapes against the metal of your shield, and it does not
Love
hit
it.
It's
you.
worth it.
All right. Deal. And
The
then that's
more
it.
you know.
The more you
There you
know.
show. Spirit shield.
All right, it's her turn. I'm sorry. So, she is going to reckless attack,
Okay.
and she's going to move in the 5 feet
okay.
closer. So she's going to roll for advantage. Still a miss with a 21. So extra
Yep.
attack.
Armor
28 to
class.
hit
28, yeah, that
yep.
hits.
for Jesus, only 12 points of damage. Man, she is sucking. 12 points of damage against you, and that is her turn.
Alright. Round 3.
Fight.
Fight.
19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Yay. Bless that strike.
Okay,
So
so
20, 29.
so 31 points of
31?
damage. She's gonna use her spirit shield.
Killer.
She sure is. I don't blame her. I would too if I had that.
That's only 10, so she takes was it 21, and you take 10 points of damage.
Okay, I can do that.
At this point,
Right,
she's
just-
pretty bloodied.
Just gotta outlast.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. She is going to reckless attack again. Uh, 25 to hit. Oh, there we go. 19 points of damage. Extra attack. 29 to hit
Yeah.
for 10 points of damage. As she swipes down and swipes up, as it officially, you're now getting the shield recoiled back as she's able to pass by it and actually slash you through some of your armor that you got on. But you're still holding up pretty well. Your turn.
How you looking?
Oh, by the way, just so you know, when she does reckless attack, you get advantage on her.
Oh.
She
Okay.
uses her turn to roll advantage, but out of her turn, she's at disadvantage. So you get to roll advantage against her off her turn. It's kind of a double sword.
Drawback.
So
Glass cannon.
15 hit?
15 actually hits because she's a barbarian. Very little amount of armor.
Yay!
26.
29.
29. So she's gonna do her reaction because why not?
Yeah, that's fair. I wish she wouldn't, but it makes sense.
15.
Character.
So you take 15 points of damage, and she takes 14.
Okay.
Swear to God, if I'm gonna be a barbarian in the future, this is the subclass I'm gonna be.
What subclass is it?
Barbarian.
It's the Spirit Guardian, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You also, she also has the ability to magically create, like actual true like tokens on the battlefield of different kind of spirit soldiers. But since that's magic, she can't use that in this battle.
Right.
Like she can literally summon like ancestral guardians to her side to fight with her.
Yeah, it's Path. I think it's the Ancestral Guardian.
Yeah, I
Path.
think it's Path of the
It looks
Ancestral.
so cool.
It is so broken, it is crazy. But the only way, but it only works if you decide to use the barbarian correctly by constantly running up against your opponents. Otherwise, it's completely useless. Okay, so her turn. She's going to reckless attack again because she can keep doing it over and over again.
Because why not?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
And due to the barbarian's feature, she gets double dice for natural 20s.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Barbarian.
Come on, Cargrim,
Oh,
survive.
No.
Carg up.
Low damage, low damage.
Let's go, Gramps.
Learn your lesson.
32 points of damage for her first attack. Second attack.
No.
Oh no.
Second attack is a 28 to hit.
I have 5 hit points.
Oh.
No.
Well, luckily you,
Yeah,
she only
28 hits.
luckily you, she only did 3 points of damage.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh.
Big hit on the first one,
God.
weak hit on the second.
Can I
Come on,
take her out
just
one more swing?
Destroy
Does it?
her.
Technically, you could. It depends how much damage you do. She's pretty weak at this point.
Okay, then I'm going to go out swinging.
Okay.
You got this.
Wait,
Oh
is
my
it my turn?
god!
It is your turn. Don't forget you get to roll with
like
advantage. Don't forget to get to roll with
Dagger
advantage.
is something you can throw, or... Stay up.
Did you use any hit dice during your short rest? The rest or no?
I did. I went back up to full health.
Okay,
Oh
so
Jesus.
14 is a hit.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
You got
30
this. Come on,
says-
roll damage.
37 points of damage. So
Plus 6.
so that'd be 43. All right, she's gonna use her reaction.
No. No, she's
And-
not.
Angie says that
Hey,
he
I have
yells
two
to
hit
kick him in the
points.
balls again.
Double KO.
Right, we both go down.
Okay,
That's what I think. It's gonna happen.
Ricochet.
30. So if you 30.
It's not fair that
So-
I'm doing more damage to me than she's
43.
doing to me.
Okay. So because there's no rules on this, but I did double check this before we played because there's no rules about like if it hits both people at the same time, what works. So technically what I go by is if you hit her and she goes down, you don't get the recoil because she's down. So
Okay.
you did enough damage, even taking into account her reaction to put her down, so you don't get any reflection back. So
thank
she is
God.
down.
Oh.
Otherwise, otherwise it would just be 10, which is still enough to take her down. So you'd be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll even give you a. If you
And he
really-
says the prophecy is fulfilled.
Oh, the victory music.
Achievement
Yeah.
unlocked.
I gave you a victory song.
Yay!
So she is down, and she immediately applauds you for your effort as she is panting in extreme pain. But as immediately someone comes out to help her, she immediately bashes him to his side as she starts walking off and dragging off her own body with what little strength she has left.
Argrim, bloodied and bruised to fuck, is just gonna weirdly be like, yeah.
All right, so Kargrim wins
Yay.
with the skin of his
By the
teeth.
skin of his dwarf little teeth.
Jesus.
Probably missing a few.
Yeah. And
All right,
he's the
so
cleric.
C8 gets that one. All right, next up is let's see. Next up we have
Argrim gets carted off because he can't walk anymore.
It's like, come here.
Take me home.
6.
Where's my beer? Me and NG are probably drinking pretty good at this point. We're celebratory. We are thrilled.
And Corbin's doing homework.
Corb, and we're being very obnoxious to our Corb.
Next up
Those
is
tossing
the
your daggers.
And
battle
you said, oh, heck, yes,
between
we are.
C5 and C3. So you see a battle between the paladin and where is?
I'm C5.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are C5. Yep, you're C5. Yep. Okay. I'm
Sorry.
just like, what the hell? Oh yeah.
Me.
Okay. So never mind. I thought that was someone else. Okay, so you're good. All right.
And
So
she says that he spills booze on Corbin's homework, and I said, no, my map.
as immediately you wonder, because there's only one person left, who is he gonna fight? And C6 automatically gets announced to go to next round. So, as you're immediately being summoned to the stage, you can put yourself back here.
What race is the Holy Knight?
Which one? The one you're fighting?
The one I'm fighting.
Human.
That's a trick question.
Human? Okay.
Which one?
From some of the combat that you've seen through some of the projector, she values distance with a javelin. Javelins have 10 feet of reach.
Huh.
And she also has finesse, so she has. You've been able to see that she is able to use the back end of her javelin to inflict damage.
Got it.
Good to know.
Okay, so let me put the music back on.
The celebratory.
All right, so roll me initiative, Alora.
Okay, be good. 23.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Well, actually, let me double check because she does have. I think she has high dexterity.
Oh.
God damn it! So much paperwork. Nope, you're fine. Okay, so you get to go first.
Okay. So I'm gonna run up here, and can I bonus action use my ring and turn everything pitch black
Again.
again?
Yep. What's the range on that again? What's the range I gave you for that? What's the radius?
That is a very. I thought it was 100 feet.
Okay, sounds about right. So 5, 10, 15,
like
20,
100
25,
feet.
30. So it takes up the whole. It takes up the whole Coliseum. Got it. All right. So the whole Coliseum goes dark.
Okay. So then I get advantage because
Angie, I don't like you like that. Leave me alone.
she does not. Or I'm going first, so I'm gonna throw my Dagger Flame
Okay.
for a 24.
Oh, come on. Man.
Angie wants to know if Hal and him are drunk enough to make out in the crowd.
Yes.
No.
Well, he's saying that they
No.
are.
Corbin
Not
just
asking. He's
Corbin-
24 to hit is a hit.
No.
It's canon.
No.
For 38 damage.
38 points of damage. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm gonna throw my Dagger Dancing Flame again
Uh huh.
for 21
Eos will come in the middle.
21's a hit.
for 46 damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Sure.
And 15, 20, 25,
Joe,
30.
why
I
are you
moved my
always
whole mid-
surprised?
This is only because she rolled the highest initiative.
I know. And can
I
is it too
know.
late to use my Fury of the Small to do 14 extra damage?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so 14 extra damage.
Fuck it, why not?
So immediately, because they both have a radiant aura, even the ice one does, the only thing that everybody sees in the crowd is a blue light, then a red light flying forward. And as you see it hit her, it immediately kind of throws her back as she's like, oh! As just immediately gets thrown back and she doesn't know what's going on.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
And then you hear like a little giggle.
The murderous, the cute murderous little goblin. Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
And you
Okay.
wonder why goblins have bad reputations.
All right. So because you're holding the dagger, she does see you.
Okay.
So
Adorable but deadly.
she is going to first cast Lay on Hands on herself, and she's gonna heal herself for 70 points.
Oh, that bitch. 70?
Yep. She's a paladin.
Oh.
Paladin!
Oh no.
Oh no!
She's doing something.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
And then she is going to charge up to you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And she's going to bonus action Huntress mark you. So you are now marked. She knows where you are.
Well, that's not good.
Okay, your turn. That's all she can do on her turn right now because she had to heal herself.
So, I've never really used this before. If I take out my Dagger of Hellish Rebuke, can I, Hellish Rebuke the Hunter's Mark back at her?
damage from it, or?
Oh no, it is just damage. Never mind.
Remember, Hunter's Mark is not actually a damage thing. It's a tracking ability.
It's tracking. Okay.
Meaning that you can, no matter where you hide in this area, she can sense where you are.
Got it. Then I am going to take my whole bag of 1,000 ball bearings,
Jesus Christ, okay.
Of
throw it around
Of
her
course.
for rough terrain. Is that
Okay.
Can I do that?
Give me a strength check to see how far it goes, because you're trying to cover that whole
Not
area.
very far.
You got a 1. Okay.
One.
So you cover a little bit. I'll give you a little bit. You cover like that. That's all rough terrain.
Okay, and I'm going to disengage and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And throw my Dagger of Flame at her. 26.
A 26 is a hit, but you don't get sneak attack damage this time.
Okay,
So,
12, 17.
17 points of damage. Okay.
And my offhand throw, I'm going to throw the Dagger of Flame again.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
For 16 damage.
Okay. At least it's not like 50 points.
I know, I'm so sad.
No insta-death.
Fucking rogues.
No insta-death.
Anything else?
No, that's good.
Okay.
I'm gonna end it there.
Cool. One of my favorite competitors can now fight. All right, cool.
Nah, defeated in the first one.
All right, so she's gonna draw out her halberd, and she is going to run towards you. Unfortunately, there is some rough terrain, so she's got to move twice the movement speed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Ah, she makes it. 40.
Damn.
Actually, she doesn't even need to go that far. She's actually going to go there because the halberd has reach. And she is going to try to hit you. What the hell? Oh, there we go. 24 to hit.
That hits, and can I uncanny dodge?
Yes. So you'll take half of it. 1d10 plus 1d8. So as her blade glows with radiant energy, she inflicts 21 points of damage, so you take 10.
Okay.
And then she's going to extra attack. 22 to hit. for this one's going to be full amount damage because you can only uncanny dash once. So 18 points of damage. Then she's going to bonus action flip the halberd on the other side down, and you're going to actually take the back end of her halberd.
Oh no.
So you take 11 points of damage. So she slashes down, slashes up, and then she flips it around, and she just kind of like impales you with the other side.
Oh. That's not good. I don't like this.
Halberds are awesome if you use them as
Don't do
paladins.
that.
And that is her turn.
This whole not having my sneak attack thing is not going to be good. I don't like this hunter's mark. I am going to go right up to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stabby stab
Okay.
with my Dagger of Flame.
Okay.
For 19.
19's a hit.
16 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my Dagger of Flame again. And stab it again into her side for 31.
Yeah.
There was something... Was that an 18 or 19 that was... Sorry, let me check something really quick, because I thought if it was an 18 or 19 it was a crit. Maybe I'm mistaking that with my other character.
One of your blades has those. One of your blades does more damage, the other one has a higher crit rate. You just gotta figure out which one's which.
That's what I thought. Dagger Dancing Flame...
I want to say the flame
It
does... I want to say the flame does more damage, and the frost one has a higher crit rate.
I think so. Yes, you're right. Okay, so it would just be the 31 and then 12, 13, 14, 15 damage.
Yep. Okay.
So I'm gonna disengage 5, 10,
Fucking stab, stab, run away!
25,
Such as a
30.
rogue.
Step, run.
That's a
And
run.
then I'm not allowed to use healing potions, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. On her turn, she is going to activate some of her divinity as her body starts to glow with an aura off of most of her armor.
Yes,
And she's going to
there.
charge at you.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's right, she doesn't need to go up all the way. I gotta remember about that.
Oh.
And she's going to roll to swing at her halberd. 20 to hit.
That hurts.
Big old yikes.
Yeah.
14 points of damage.
Okay. How's she looking?
She's very damaged. I mean, like, you almost got her down.
Okay.
At this point, she's just trying to
Okay.
take you down first. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Back end, as she turns it around, is her bonus action.
Oh no.
4 points of
Growl at
damage.
her.
4 points of damage. She again does a finesse style. She swings down, swings forward, and then immediately flips it and pierces you with the back end of her halberd. That's the end of her turn.
Are
I'm gonna
you
spit
use
blood at her.
Good.
And then I'm going to move towards her and stab. Dagger of Flame. 17.
17 is a miss.
Okay, let me try again.
Okay.
feels like
18?
yes.
18 is a miss.
Yo! Elle's getting
Disengage.
tired.
10, 20.
What happened to all those baller rolls? 30.
I know, I used
Like those
them
30
all.
hit? Of course 30 hits. You know, like it's...
I used them all. I'm going into the rough terrain.
Okay. Alright. Since you decided to move away, she's going to take her turn. And she is going to lay her hand on her chest, and she is going to use the rest of her lay on hands.
I'm gonna kill her.
And he says that he respects the consent in the dark and makes out with another random stranger.
Okay.
Or Celeste if she's willing, but Celeste isn't here, so.
I feel Celeste would be willing though.
And doing a little flirty dance
All
for
right,
a couple.
and that is the paladin's turn. So it is your turn.
How much did she heal herself?
She healed herself for 10 though, so the last of her lay on hands pool.
Okay. Dagger Flame, I'm throwing it this time. 19.
19 hits.
Good. For a total of 17 damage.
17 damage, okay.
And then I am gonna do the flame again and just throw it right on back at her for 21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
For 10 damage.
Okay, so you throw the blade as she goes down, holding herself up with the actual javelin. What would you like to do? How would you like to do this?
Yes.
I totally see.
I wanted to, as I threw it, I kind of wanted it to hit into her thigh, and as she's holding herself up, run over and kick out her other leg from under her and end it there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just gonna end it like that.
Okay.
As you
Kick her
do
when she's
that,
down.
and she's gonna start chanting, "The prophecy is fulfilled."
Do you put the lights back on into place?
Yes.
Okay.
Right before I did that.
So, as the lights illuminate the place, you see people in a lot of awkward situations. Looks like some people are trying to steal stuff from other people. You see random people making out with other people.
You see Corbin studying his now bruise-covered map. Like,
Oh, sorry.
Like,
So
oh,
sorry. So the announcement happens. That is it. That will be it for round 2. We have the following competitors moving up to round 3, and then it mentions C8, C5, and C6.
uh-oh.
Oh no. Hargrim, we're
There's
fighting.
only 3 of us?
Fight.
Uh-oh.
There's three.
Is this gonna be a battle royale situation?
Yes.
Also, can we take a potty break before round 3?
Yes, we can.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll take a 5-minute. We'll be right back.
Alright.
All right, so we're back. So, compared to sending you guys back to your rooms, you guys are actually sent into kind of like a victory room where you all actually join together. Where the two of you are now in the same room, and you see a gentleman clad in simple leathers and some armors. It doesn't seem too extravagant, but the one thing that grabs your attention is his sword. He's got the most enchanted blade you've ever seen. The blade itself looks like it's made out of pure crystal, and the guard itself looks like looks like angel wings. He's a fire genasi. He's where is he in here?
I have its return.
Why are we running? Why am I running? I'm really confused.
You're not
Why?
running.
No.
Starting.
Oh.
I was telling you to
We're staying
run.
right back.
So this is
Oh.
who you see.
Okay.
And when you're in the room, you're just being told by someone, take a break, and you'll be announced when you're all ready. At this point, the room itself is filled up with now some wine, some ales, some water, some food, and now you can take a long rest.
Hey. Yep. please.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be in the best shape for the fight of your lives.
As you do see the projector in this room, and it's going off, and you're seeing like some talks, you hear some people chanting, you see some boards out, and you see like people rooting for the Devourer, and you see people rooting for the
Grandpa.
and Grandpa, and then you see and then you see occasionally people like doing interviews and like we want to see their bloodbath. Apparently there's supposed to be some major bloodbath feud between them. We want to see it, kind of like that.
Oh. Okay.
Love it.
While you guys are watching this, the gentleman in the room isn't even doing anything. He's just kind of on the ground, kind of like a samurai. He just kind of has his sword at on the ground. He's just kind of praying. You can kind of hear him chanting to somebody in his head. He doesn't respond to any of you unless you decide to try to interact with him. But all three of you are in the same room together.
I 101% interact with him.
I do
I'm like,
not.
hi!
He just kind of like peeks one eye open. Greetings.
It's a cool sword. Where'd you get it? What's do? It's cool. I like it.
Well, I was granted this sword by the female that I serve, and she has enchanted her energy through the blade. And it's my most prized possession. As you can see, based off what he's wearing, like, he does not make a lot of money. He's probably a hero for hire, but he looks like more of a person who actually, like, decides to say, I do this for the cause, not for the money.
She your girlfriend?
Maybe you're a bit confused. As he kind of like points out the blade and he kind of like shows like the way it's made. She can't be. She's a god.
Oh, so you serve a god? Who is she? What'd she do?
As he kind of prays back down, he's like, I serve the almighty Alazna. This is, she has granted me with her power and her might as long as I serve under her. And as he kind of like points the symbols on it, you can see like the wings match Alazna's wings, the fire matches the exact same color of her body, and the intricate designs actually even in if either of you speak Genasi or Infernal, it actually says Alazna's chosen on the blade.
Oh, I
Like-
like Infernal.
Well, that's cool. My grandmas know her. They were friends at one point. I haven't heard those stories. She was gonna sit down and tell me a lot of those stories, but she didn't get to yet. Do you have any stories?
He's like trying to interrupt you, but he's just like not trying to be rude. Well, I mean, I didn't know that she had like friends with people. Your grandma must be a very
Congrats.
important person.
She is.
Oh, well, that's kind of like he doesn't believe you. It's like, oh, that's nice. You know, that's good for your grandma. You know, that's cool. That's nice.
It's senile
Good
old
job,
grandma.
kid. Good job. Good job.
That's nice.
When I was your age.
She leads the water people.
You mean the Tritons? Okay, and your grandma's one of them.
She leads them. I just met her for the first time. She's nice. You should meet her one day.
Sure,
Me-
that'd be nice.
Wow.
Are you implying that
These
you? And he's like not trying to imply that like you're not a Triton, but that you're the queen's granddaughter.
Right, he's trying to do math, like biology math.
Yeah.
Like,
I love it. During the
Genetic.
whole interaction, Cargrim's on the other side of the room, just watching it with mild amusement, like,
Like
Saying
somebody
absolutely
else
nothing.
has her attention.
right, like,
good.
You fool.
you entertain
spoke
this
to
guy.
her.
Yeah,
Huge.
and she adopted my uncle, but I don't see my uncle much. So it was nice because we had a little family reunion. You have any family?
Oh God.
Well, that's nice. No, unfortunately, no. I mean,
We're getting you a leash.
I'm just. I never met my family. I was adopted, so not really.
Oh, do you have any friends? Are they like family? My friends are
Abby.
like family, and I look over at Cargram and I wave.
I mean,
Can I be your friend? Do you need a new best
oh,
friend?
you
Cargrim's
you
gonna
two
look
are
off.
you two are friends, and you're competing against each other. That's. I mean.
I don't really want to fight them, but I
I
kind of
didn't
have
know
to.
we were gonna compete.
Well,
against
so
each
and he
other.
kind of like whispers to you on the side. So, is the blood feud really a thing?
Yeah. Cargrim's gonna pipe up and say, "Yeah."
Oh, I mean, you guys are very respectful for each other for someone who wants to be at each other's necks. I mean, it's bravo for holding each other back, I guess.
Blood feud's no reason to act like an animal.
Shake my head. No.
I actually think that blood feuds are actually yeah, you know what? You sure. You know, well, kind of like steps up, kind of dusts himself off, puts his hand out. Virgil.
I'm like, Alora.
Alora, a pleasure to meet you, Alora. As he kind of like looks down, kind of like as like a child, like you're just go you, you know, and you,
Cargrim.
Cargrim, oh, it's a pleasure. Well, you know, it's I don't know if any of you, I'm assuming you're all new to this. I mean, I've been in these games a couple times, but
Yeah. First time
first time.
for me. First time for you, Alora.
Yeah, I've never fought these before. These are fun.
Yeah.
I would do it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good way to get your name out there. I don't really take any of the money. I just use it for get my name out so I can pick up more contracts and.
Don't take the money.
Well, I mean, I take it, but it's, you know, I don't believe in, you know, having that much other than just what you got. And I'd rather, you know, get the money here and then go back out there and, you know, use it for, you know, helping others.
Good man.
I look at Cargrim like, is this guy for real?
I don't know. Let's do an insight
Okay.
check.
Cargrim, you want to do an insight check? All right.
14. Is he for real?
Oh, really?
As you kind of like focus on him, you now, other than just his red skin, that's because he's a fire genasi, you now like look at him through like more like cleric eyes, and you see that he is almost radiating an aura that only the religious can see. And almost like looking at his shadow, he's constantly followed by some kind of angel.
Oh. I see you're a man of the cloth.
I mean, I'm not a paladin by any means. I just been blessed by the one and true God, and you know, that's, you know, she blessed
Alright, so
me,
which
and
one?
I'm sorry?
Wow.
Sorry, the which one?
Alasna.
Oh, yes. Sorry, my bad.
You know,
Was that a Cargrim or a Sarah? Oopsie.
Yes. It was.
You also know that, like, when, as a cleric, there's occasional times where a cleric or a paladin, or sometimes even a monk, they are so blessed by a single deity that you swear to God that you can see the deity in their presence. And that's
Love
what you're
that.
seeing right now. You're actually seeing Alasna's shadow attached to his.
Well, it seems that Alasna's light shines brightly on you. Congrats, my dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Sounds
Fire
so
from you.
genuine.
as you're looking at him, only in your ears, Cargrim, you start hearing a chime of a bell. Just back and forth. Back and forth. It starts off quiet. Very, very quiet. At first you're thinking maybe you guys are being alerted to head out, and starts getting louder, and you notice that neither of them are responding to the bell. So it's getting louder. Almost kind of like sounds like 3 church bells just kind of dinging in against each other. Moving off in motion, just kind of hitting each other, as if someone has like 3 bells in their hands and just kind of clasping them together, kind of like that. As it keeps getting louder in your head, and you start feeling a sense of a reminiscent sense of something you've been taught when you first became a cleric, that if for some reason you are blessed enough to ever get communicated by your deity, you'd be first alerted by a unique sound. As you hear the bells again, clasping at each other. Clasp, clasp, clasp. You eventually hear a female voice whisper in your ears. Hang on a second. I want to make sure I say this right. Cargrim.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The time is present.
Yes.
The time is present. For the past to be paid, the future is to be fixed. Come find me when you're ready.
Where? Oh,
We don't have
where?
any time for any more side missions.
And the bells stop.
Where do I find you?
It just stops. As a cleric, you know that if for some reason you've been ever invited to directly speak to your patron, you must go to somewhere to pray to speak to them.
Okay.
You have a couple options here. If you want to do it now, you do have a holy cross with you that you can use if you want to do it now. It would take...
Do I have time to do it now?
You do not know how much time has been granted to you,
Okay.
but you could do it now if you wanted to. Otherwise, you could wait till you eventually leave the place and find somewhere to pray.
I think instinctually he's gonna want to do it right now.
Okay.
'cause He's like, ah.
So just like Virgil, you find a spot, you kind of go into meditation, you set down your holy symbol in front of you. First time you've ever done this, as you've been taught this before, but there's no way to actually physically learn how to do the trick because you physically need to communicate with your god to do it, and they're not going to specifically come out to teach every cleric how to do their job.
Right.
As you're focusing, you call out the name, and you keep repeating. I forgot how I pronounce her name. Fedona.
My God.
Fedona.
Fedona. Yeah.
As you keep repeating her name, and quietly but surely, as you open up your eyes, as you're saying it, the room now goes black. As now you hear the chime again, going back and forth, back and forth. As it's getting louder, as you start hearing light footsteps walking behind you. As the chimes stop, and you feel a presence put its hand gently on your right shoulder. She passes by as she just slowly almost like a mother gently caressing her child, as she just slowly drags her hand gently across the cheek, over the hair, and just steps up in front of you. As you see a very angelic presence, kind of a reverse version of the Grim Reaper. More holy version, but definitely representative of death. I will pull her up.
Oh, the tears are streaming, man. This is too much.
I feel like Elle's sitting straight in front of you, like looking at you really in close,
Like, to
Like,
the
what's
eyes.
intensely, like,
happening? What are you doing?
are you okay?
So this is Fedona.
Mm,
Okay.
I don't know.
Dona's a girl.
Yeah.
That's my goddess.
Well, I know that.
My goddess.
In
Wow.
silver skin, almost ethereal, still wearing a cloak of a Grim Reaper, but more grayed out than black. Still kind of in rags. Has a scythe in one hand, but it's in coppers and golds. Holding the chimes in the other hand, as she slowly releases the scythe as it floats by her, and she just appears with the weight scale in her hand, floating above. As you see, one side of it is weighted down too far. She looks at you. The time for payment is due.
What must I do?
She walks closer to you. She kneels down as, normally as her height, she's roughly about 20 feet tall. Kneels down, just kind of puts her pure, deep purple eyes staring right at you, as you're unable to really see what she's looking at since she really has no iris. It's just straight all purple. As you almost look into her eyes, you almost seems like you can see like space. Just an empty void of nothingness within her eyes. As she just kind of caresses your head, and as she does it, she takes the thumb and she just presses it down into your head as you start feeling images press into your mind. First off, you see somewhere in the Underdark, almost like you're being traveled from your spot in just fast speed, going straight into the Underdark in this area. As you get pulled in, and you start seeing the river start turning black. Start oozing out, and you start seeing creatures being pulled out of them. Distorted. Perverted. Some of them look very similar to what you know, but just demonized. She looks at you again. I think there's still a little bit more. And then she pushes her thumb in a little bit more. As you see an image of a hut in the Underdark. You look through the door. You see a man. Blacksmith. Dark skin. Long black. Very smoky black hair, beard. I wonder if I put him in here. I don't think I did. Dark skin. Definitely a dwarf. Very aged. Wearing very heavy armor. Very much looks like it's well used. Holding a large blacksmith hammer that is way overkill for a regular blacksmith. Almost looks like a great hammer, but used to make weapons. As you see that his whole hut is adorned with nothing but unique enchanted weapons of one of a kind. She pulls back her thumb. The past has been set. We are now in the present. You have two futures ahead of you. They both need to be fixed. One is a future that cannot be repaired, but you must protect it. The second is the way it must be protected. She steps back up, looks at you. This is all I ask. I deem you to be this area's guardian, but for you to do this, you must accomplish these tasks. As she looks back up at the scale, it starts slowly even itself out, but not yet. The information has now been given. As almost like she's talking very robotic, like she's giving you simple messages, but it's very direct, but also very puzzle.
Yeah.
Complete these tasks, and the scale will be even. She looks back at the scythe as she grabs it back up. Looks back at the scale. I believe 1 week is fair. As she looks back at you, this time no longer kneel on the ground. She literally bends her whole back down as she keeps her legs straight. Almost very just unhuman-like. Just stares right at you. Will you do this for me?
Yes.
Looks back at the scale. It starts evening itself a little bit more, but not quite there yet. Then the future may be fixed. There is one more thing. As she takes her thumb, and this time not gently, she just pile drives it just right into the forehead. As you immediately see a vision again of the Triton Queen getting impaled by Gladlin.
This apple.
Not my Ren.
This time, she's no longer holding the staff, but there's someone behind, cloaked, taking the staff from her, as if he's controlling Gladlin, and as if the staff is the key to control Gladlin. Pulls back the thumb. This, you also have 1 week.
Okay.
I just see the wheels in Sarah's head. Like, I just see the geometry flowing past.
Yeah.
As you say okay to that
Math
one, she looks
equation.
back at the scale. The scale evens itself out perfectly. And the pass is paid in full. As she puts away the scale, looks back at you, kind of caresses you underneath the beard, against the chin, looks at you,
Aw.
almost as if very alien-like. Like she just kind of like twitches the head a little bit, just kind of looks at you. We will be in touch. As she starts backing away, and as she does, almost like floating after 5 feet, some of her body starts ethereally be pulled away. 10 feet, more of it pulls away. 15 feet, she's nothing but fractions of herself, and about 20 feet away, she's nothing but ethereal dust. As slowly she's being pulled away, the darkness of the room pulls away, and you open up your eyes and you're back in the present.
And my face is right in front of yours.
And you're like,
Okay, that closed.
I would like to imagine that like Elle would have found a marker and was like drawing a like another like drawing on his face or
poking me
something.
in the face. Like, hey,
Yeah, no, she's like, her nose is almost touching his, and she's just like,
Coke.
Like you immediately just open up and you got the finger right in your nose, like.
Right in the eyeball. Just
like, yeah, God,
you
no,
okay?
why?
Because you were talking to yourself, and then you were muttering, and then you were silent, and then you were muttering again, and then you kind of nodded, and then you looked peaceful, and then you opened your eyes, and now you look scared.
My goddess spoke to me.
Oh.
This is a huge moment, Alora. There's a lot of shit we gotta figure out.
Well, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. Me too.
Virgil just looks at you with odd eyes.
soft.
So you are you're a speaker of the god as well. It's almost like someone's talking in his ear, like almost like it looks like he's like talking to himself. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. Of course I will.
Of course.
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Looking at
Okay,
At this
okay,
point-
okay.
Yeah.
Knock on the door. It's time to get started.
Okay.
Fight begins in 5 minutes. Get everything ready.
well, friends, see you out there. And I go, waltz
Wait, are we all fighting each other? There's only 3 of us.
Yep, you guys are all fighting each other.
And is that a Sarah or a Cargrim?
That was a
Oh.
Cargrim.
What?
Oh no. Alora, did you know this?
No, but we're not gonna kill each other. We just have to survive. One of us has to win. And
Yeah.
I don't wanna fight you. And the ears go down.
I
And
will stab you.
I'm actually really sad about it, but I also don't want to lose. So let's do our best.
Yeah. I think that's fair. Give me the best that you got, and I'll honor that.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
As
then as
Virgil
we-
starts heading out, he already heads out on the way while you guys were talking.
I'm gonna
Wow.
whisper to Cargrim. Maybe we should take him out first.
Yeah, let's definitely do that.
Okay.
So
Then
as
go
you all
on.
head out, you are now separated between 3 different doors. Allura, you go here. Cargrim, you go here.
Okay.
And then he's going to be placed here.
And you said he wants to start chanting prophecy.
Prophecy.
See, the crowd is just prophecy. I'm a little.
All right. So at this time, now Anessa steps up. Everybody at this point looks, where everybody's cheering for Krios before, everybody kind of looks like they kind of like, oh shit, it's Anessa. The fuck is she gonna do? She steps up. She looks at the crowd. We've been blessed with a good match. Everybody's clapping. All right. And now we have 3 worthy competitors. Each winning on their own merit. Some have been here before and earned their place here. As she lifts up her sword, draws it out, aims up to the sky. Let's roar loud enough so all those above us can hear us. As she starts screaming out in just like a terror, as everybody starts going with her as they're trying to let everyone know above that they are a force to be reckoned with.
Elle's gonna shout as well. Ah!
I need both of you to roll initiative.
All right.
Hey, come on, initiative. Don't fail me now.
Oh. I don't know
Okay.
why I did it twice, but noise. Nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
Wait,
Okay,
now.
sure, why not?
What? 7.
Wasting it.
Just wasting it. Just wasting it.
Oh my god. Oh no. Found something.
Let's see here.
Be a doozy.
All right, and he got a 17.
Yay, I still go first.
And then, what did you get, Cargrim?
Just a 20.
20? All right, so then it's Allura, Cargrim, and then Virgil. So as he comes out, before they call it, he already positions himself in a kneeling spot as he has his sword kind of put in the ground as he's praying, and that's where he's locked in position. Allura, you go.
I am gonna immediately throw my dagger of ice at him.
Okay.
And for advantage, I forgot to put that in. So 28.
28's a hit.
But hey, so total of 39 damage.
Okay.
And it's gonna whiz
39.
back into my head, my hand, and I'm gonna throw it right on back. 23.
23 is a hit.
Let me just see if my advantage has anything better. And 27 still hit, not a crit.
Mhm.
48 damage.
Okay, so as you do all that damage, you throw it, and as you bring back, because you keep using Dagger Flame, as it finally comes back the final time, it's lost all of its power charges.
Oh no!
It is currently out of magic.
Oh,
As
that's sad.
you eventually notice every time you hit him, it seems to be interacting with some kind of heat aura that he has around his body, and immediately it temporarily puts out the ice out of the blade, and is now just a
Okay,
simple
so
dagger.
it's temporary. It's not.
It's not permanent.
Hmm.
Okay,
not broken
that makes
either.
me feel better. Okay,
I
and
see.
then,
I'm not taking away your frost dagger again.
Yeah, I don't want to lose that again. And then I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna move right there, and I'm going to end my turn.
Got it. All right, Cargrim.
Cargrim.
Okay. Well, I guess I will use my action to dash and then use my charger feat to make a melee attack. 11 to hit.
11 misses.
Okay, that's fair. He's gonna be like, "What's
You in his face."
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. As he steps up, he draws the sword out of the ground. As it immediately, the crystallized portion just immediately radiates with an overwhelming heat. As Cargrim, just being its presence, almost kind of makes you sweat inside your heavy armor. He's going to attack with his sword.
I didn't have to get that close.
Too hot.
Let's see. 17 is a miss. 19's a miss. And 17's a miss. So as he keeps swiping, he keeps going against you. He's going to get a little more fierce about it. He's going to use his action surge. He's going to do it all over again.
Don't laugh too soon.
25 to hit.
Yeah, okay, that's what I get for haha.
Yup.
I like to imagine that he swung at Cargrim 3 times and missed, and Cargrim was like,
And then, yeah, he would miss, and immediately brings it up as the rage of the fire increases, and he immediately slams down as you take 38 points of fire damage.
Jesus, okay.
Second attack.
Okay.
He's selling out.
Yeah, that is what you get for a ha-ha.
19's a miss,
Yeah,
and then the final attack is a miss.
Alright.
And then he is going to end his turn there.
Good.
Alora.
Alright, seeing how my poor Dagger of Ice has become useless, I'm going to take out my short bow and shoot him with that.
Okay,
Oh my god.
And I'm guessing
Go.
that does not hit because it's a 13.
that's a miss.
Okay, that is very sad. I am going to be very unhappy with my short bow, and I'm going to put it back away. And I'm going to move. Alright, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. I want to stay where I'm at and end my turn.
Got it. Okay, Cargrim.
Revenge.
Ah, 22 to hit?
22's a hit.
Yay!
Ta-da!
Bless that strike. So 29 plus 4, 33.
Okay. So he takes 33 points of damage automatically due to a special bonus he has due to his patronage. He does Hellish Rebuke.
Sad.
You are going to take fire damage in response. It's going to literally explode from his body.
I don't like that.
So immediately you take 24 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Anything else?
Be sad. Don't be
I
sad.
would like to get
Right.
That's what I usually do with something like this.
Where can I go? I can go here. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to get attack of opportunity.
That's okay.
So, 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And 31 points of fire damage.
I do not like that. Do not.
Yeah, he does a lot of fire damage due to his racial bonus and the fact that he has a legendary fire blade.
It'd
Right.
Well, he's warm, so the cool thing doesn't really work. Anything else?
Alright, that's it for me.
All right. He is going to move up. Actually, no. He's going to go straight for Laura, assuming that she's going to do a lot of fucking damage. So he's going to use his full movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he is going to... No? Okay.
Nope, it's been declared.
Nope has been declared.
That is a nope.
He's going to attack you with his sword because
have
it
a
does have reach.
Oh.
When it's inflamed, it does an extra 5 feet of range.
Congratulations, it's a nope.
16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, second attack. Oh, bummer. Natural 1. All right, so immediately as he tries to strike down, the flame itself disengages for a second, and as he misses you, it turns back on afterwards. Third attack. Only a 12. Okay. He's going to use his bonus action to do second wind, and he's going to heal himself. Alright, and that's his turn.
I am gonna.
I am like
go
losing
right
just
up,
due to bad rolls. That's what it is. Okay.
and I'm gonna stab him with the Dagger of Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
13 does not hit, right?
13 does not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna stab him again,
Okay. Okay.
and I'm
Okay.
gonna use Fury of the Small for extra 14 damage.
Okay.
Stab, stab.
So that would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 14 would be 26 damage because I don't get the sneak attack.
Okay. So as you stab him, because it is a hellish rebuke, so it does inflict fire, you notice that he actually rejuvenates himself due to the blade.
Ah, gosh.
Oh no!
It.
As you
Yeah,
stab him, you're immediately excited as it does, and he immediately looks at you as some of his cuts immediately heal themselves and some of his bruises go away.
All right, disengage. 10, 20, 30.
I would
Oh my
like
gosh, I'm
to.
having
I
a-
would like to.
They're
What's that?
5 feet. They're 5 feet squares, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what were you gonna say?
I'd like to remind you that Seraphina, before she came to Lasna, actually healed due to fire.
Oh, that's right.
Kinda sick, kinda sick.
5:30. I'm gonna move there and end my turn.
Okay, got it. Kargrim.
Ramps.
With me? Sorry, I had a sneeze.
Oh,
Yes, you.
So
Yes, that
Kargrim's
is.
gonna
you.
swap out the Titan Great Axe for the Dragon Slayer sword so that he can pay a charge as bonus action to give himself resistance to fire.
okay.
damage.
Okay.
And that will last for 10 minutes.
Got it.
And then he will throw his hand axe.
Okay.
Right.
Because I don't want to get close to him.
Fair enough.
15.
15 is a miss.
Ah, dang it. He will whiff it with the hand axe. And that's it.
Okay.
Turn.
Okay. On his turn, he's gonna charge at Alora.
Yeah, so menacing.
Hit him with the gur.
Oh man.
And then he's gonna attack you with his sword again, because he really just has one thing that he does, and it's his sword. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Uncanny dodge?
Yeah, you can uncanny dash.
Yeah.
So it would be 18 points of damage, so you take 9.
Okay.
He's gonna attack you again. for 27 to hit.
That hits.
For 32 points of damage. But you're resistant. Oh, no, that's right. No, you're not. It's her. So 32 points of damage.
Ouch.
Third attack.
Oh, let's not do a third attack.
Natural 1. His blade is no longer aflame. And since he doesn't get another attack off that, he is currently not having his fire aura on him right now. That's the end of his turn.
Okay.
Your turn, Allura.
So I'm going.
Oh,
to
I'm sorry. Because he doesn't get another turn after this, when it disengages, your ice comes back.
Yay! I'm gonna stab him with my dagger of ice.
Okay.
Natural 20 for 31.
Yeah. As you see that, it seems like as long as his blade is not aflamed, your ice works. Holy
So
fuck.
with my total,
Yeah, I
that
can
would
shoot
be
that. Crit.
So you got 85
damage.
points of damage? Holy
Uh-huh.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All
Small
right.
but
Yeah.
menacing.
Fuck me, right?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all
I
right.
spit on him, and then I'm gonna stab him again.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
14's a miss. Thank God.
I'm gonna
Huge shot.
disengage.
Right away.
20, 25, 30, and move by Gramps.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Kargrim, your turn.
Stick my tongue out at him.
Yeah. How's he looking?
Epic.
Is he alive?
He is fucked up.
He's fucked up.
Haha.
Go mess with the
My time to
devourer.
shine.
The sneeze on him.
Eh.
That natural 1 is not good for him. Oh, shit. Okay.
No. No.
No.
What happened? Oh,
A bad
Burp.
roll.
Oh.
What doesn't
Yeah.
happen?
Oh, you got
Oh.
9?
I got
Uh,
9 to hit.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
All right. On his
Where's your
turn,
85 points of damage, huh?
he's gonna re-engage his flame on the blade. He's gonna use his action to land hands, so he's gonna heal himself.
let's not heal yourself anymore.
And he is going to... He's going to disengage, and hopefully Kargrim does not get him attack of opportunity. So he's going to move over here. Go ahead, Kargrim. See if you can get him.
Yeah.
Get him. Yeah.
20.
Yeah, 20's a hit.
Yay.
Yay.
The crowd goes
I did
wild.
something.
For 22 points of damage plus 5, so 27.
Nice.
Okay. Sure. He's fucked up again.
it.
Okay.
He's missing a rib.
All right. Allura, it's your turn.
I am going to throw my dagger of ice at him again,
Okay.
even though I know it's probably going to return to me sad. 13 does not hit.
Does not hit, but that means it also does not lose its power.
Okay, good. Then I'm gonna throw it again at him. 24
Yep, that hits.
for a total of 19 damage.
Okay. So as you throw the blade at him, he immediately
Yeah.
just gets hit by it. He doesn't go down, but he immediately just drops his sword and he just taps out. He's like, I can't. He just immediately looks at you. You too. I bow out. Looks at both of you. Looks at Kargrim. But I believe someone has a message for you. When this is all said and done, find me outside. As he starts limping his way off.
Bye, friend.
It's nice meeting you.
As immediately the crowd starts clapping, as immediately Dadan comes up, immediately interrupting the battle. Puts his hand up. Puts his hand up. Well, that was an interesting display of measures. But, amusing. But I feel like I need some more. As you see the cloaked figure behind them move up closer. As you see the masked warrior walk up closer. And closer. Looks at the crowd.
This is where we can take healing potions.
He looks. Do we think that this battle should be done? As everybody's just like, no, just raging out. Do we want more? As they all start yelling, yes.
No. We're both just down there in the pit like, no. We're good.
Elle looks at this mess. You will be devoured by the devourer. I will annihilate you.
As Tirtha kind of steps up and kind of whispers, I believe, sire, that it would be prudent that we allow them to fight at their full potential. Very well. I believe that it would be fair. Snaps his finger as immediately, Kargrim, you feel a sense of weight has been lifted off of you as you feel like your radiance has come back to your body. It would be fair. My champion is undefeated, and I do not want any handicaps. Feel free. Items, magic. Go at it. In fact, as he claps his hands, as you both heal.
Okay.
As you suddenly feel just an aura come over you that just rejuvenates your bodies. Your wounds close up, your bruises go away. And immediately, as he gets a running start, you just see the warrior jump down and lands on the ground. I need you to roll initiative again.
Okay. That's okay with me.
We got to heal. That's good. That's
Right.
good. We got this.
Oh,
Teamwork.
good on that. And I can't wait to play as him because it's a class I've never used before.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Does this cloaked figure look like the cloaked figure in the vision that was controlling Gladwin?
Oh, hell yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Also, this is the cloaked figure that Corbin saw. This is the
Fun.
masked man that was in the Thieves Guild.
Excellent. Alora, we gotta kill this guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right.
Oh, that reminds me.
Sure.
That reminds me. He brings up a rule. As everyone knows, when the champion is in, murder is allowed. As he immediately just drops a rule.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
this-
for. Yeah.
All right.
As everybody's just
Alex,
sitting up at the edge of the
right.
seats, like immediately excited for the bloodbath that's about to happen. As everybody's just like, holy shit. All right, roll
Should we
initiative.
be scared?
Corbin
Yeah.
immediately puts down his map and is just like, oh shit,
It's like, oh fuck.
they're going to die.
Right?
All right, so Kargrim, you got a 3. Laura, you got
Yeah.
26. Of course, Alora starts first.
Oh yay!
But this time,
What, you have like a +9 to initiative, don't you?
Yes,
Like,
I do.
but this time the corrupted one gets a second place. So it goes Alora, the corrupted one, and then Kargrim.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here and throw my dagger of flame at him this time. So it would be 31 to hit.
He is going to take it, but he's going to uncanny dodge it.
Of course.
So he gets half
OP
damage.
AF.
So he gets 21 damage.
Yeah, he gets 21 points of damage.
Okay. And then it back to my hand, and I throw the dagger of flame at him again
Okay,
for 24
that's a hit.
for 47 damage. And I'm gonna apply. Oh, I can't apply my area the small because I did that once already.
Correct.
Never mind. So I am going to end it there.
Okay, he immediately steps up, and immediately he just draws 2 short swords that immediately have like immediately as they're drawn, you both feel like an evil presence just radiating from the actual swords themselves.
Excellent.
As he immediately charges at you with reckless attack. He's gonna go for Kargrim first.
That makes sense. I'm right there.
Hell.
23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Because he is reckless attack and given him advantage, he also gets sneak attack.
Okay.
So, plus sneak attack, plus that. Oh fuck, this is gonna be a lot of dice.
Oh no.
You can
I
use
can see
magic
the-
now, I think, right?
38 points of
hand.
damage.
38.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
As
see
he-
the panic on Amanda's face.
As he immediately grabs both blades and he just takes it from both ends and just swipes inwards and just slashes against your armor. Extra attack.
Ouch.
Uh, 21.
No.
Okay. That is his turn. Kargrim, your turn.
It is my turn. I will. Use my bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
That will give me extra stuff if I land an attack, and I'll swing at him with my Titan's Great Axe.
Mm-hmm.
22 to hit.
Reaction, he's going to actually drop down an item. It's going to immediately do a flash, and he's going to teleport, and he's actually going to shift right by Alora, giving him an action to actually attack at her.
Hell no.
He gets an attack of opportunity on her.
Okay. Do I don't get attack of opportunity for him.
You
Don't
do
like
not.
that.
Nope, because it
Okay.
interrupts your attack.
Okay. Does that mean that my action is done?
It just ends your turn.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Well, I do nothing. I look there like a fool with spirits.
Alora, 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So. Oh, so much math. 27 points of damage.
He's right next to me. Can I tell what race he is?
You can see that one ear is damaged, the other ear is a high point, like a high elf. But it's hard to tell because he's wearing a mask. But yeah, one ear definitely has the actual, like, very elegant style of a high elf. Where a high elf, their ears are pointed straight up, and then some other elves have them pointed straight out, so he looks more like a high elf itself. But his other ear looks kind of chopped up and damaged, so it only looks like from one ear you can kind of distinct his race. But he is being completely silent. He's not even making sounds from when he's running. He is being completely mute.
Got it.
So because Kargrim's turn is done, Alora, it's your turn.
I'm gonna stab with the Dagger of Dancing Flame and Hellish Rebuke. So Dagger of Flame 20,
Okay, yeah, it's a hit.
and that would be for 17 damage.
Okay, he's gonna
Dagger.
uncanny dodge that, so he's only gonna take 8.
15 to hit.
Miss.
Alright, I'm gonna disengage 5, 10.
I'm sorry, that's actually a hit. He has low AC. That's a hit.
Oh, okay. So that would be 12 damage.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna disengage and stand by Kargrim.
Okay.
Back to back, buddy. Back to back.
Yeah, we got this.
And you guys are like the same height too, so it works.
Hey, Neil.
Kargrim, give me
Yeah, maybe about an inch or so.
Kargrim, you can give me either a religion or a Arcana check.
Oh, you know that's gonna be religion. 21.
After he kind of like shifted places to a different spot, you almost saw like for a split second, much like how you can see things due to a cleric, you almost saw like he's being harnessed by something, like someone's actually like treating him like a dog on a leash.
Like a puppet almost.
Yeah. And he looks like he's obeying commands to the letter. Okay, so I believe it is his turn. He's gonna resheath his swords, and he's gonna bring out a long sword from his back. As you see, a long sword is decorated to almost have like a saw edge to it. Very, very like chopped up. And he is going to charge in against Allura. Reckless attack. 20 to hit.
20 hits. Can I uncanny dodge, or is that just once per long rest? Because I didn't
You can do it once per turn.
Okay, I'm gonna uncanny dodge it.
Okay, so 28 to hit, so you take 14 points of damage. And then he's gonna extra attack, and he's gonna try to swipe you again. Uh, 19 to hit.
That hits.
Another 20 points of damage. And then that will be his turn.
Okay. Okay. Starting to hurt.
It's the end of his turn. So, Cargrim.
Okay. That is me. No, I want to be there. Okay. For my action, I'ma swing at him with the great axe.
Mm-hmm.
14 to hit.
14's a hit.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that.
You're doing stuff.
Strike. Yeah, I know.
I'm
Do it.
contributing.
And then of radiant. So 7 radiant plus 25.
Okay, so that'd be 32 points of damage.
32 damage. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use an embodiment of the law to cast command as a bonus action. To command him to flee. So they have to move away from me.
Okay.
So he's ideally, if I planned it out right, gonna be shoot.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay.
Okay, I guess wisdom of 16. I didn't.
Okay, so this is gonna be
That's my
really
S2E.
interesting how this works.
Yeah. Right? Well, because he's already being puppeted.
Right. Okay.
So,
All right. Well, we'll see how it works out. We're gonna see how this works.
yeah.
Way too excited.
All right. As you do
Says
that, it's almost like he looks like he's getting too many voices in his head. As he starts, you finally start hearing him like scream out in his mask.
Yay.
No, not yay. This could be Corbin in the
No, it's
future.
At the end of the round,
Brain
because of this, Corbin, I want you to make me a perception check.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
See? You referenced
Oh,
yourself,
fun.
and so it shall be.
Thanks, Gramps.
Did you get for being soft?
Oh, God.
Kidding.
Oh, that's only an 8. That makes me sad.
Okay. You don't know who, you don't know what, you don't know why, but you start to get a huge migraine as you can sense that someone is trying to break the spell that's controlling Soma's birth from you.
Oh, no.
I can't do an Arcana check to try and figure it out.
Sure.
Yeah,
It will be a higher DC, but you can.
that's fair.
The Dawn lifted
Oh, yeah.
the spell enchantment could people in the audience cast spells now?
Technically,
25.
everyone can. 25. Okay. As you focus and you try to get past the migraine and you look, trying to use every arcane bit that you got, you now see a spectral chain that connects as like an invisible collar around his neck, all the way to the hand of the Don. But right when the moment that Cargrim decided to switch commands, now it's almost as if the power of the mask no longer is helping him, and now he's also hearing the voice of Soma in his head.
Okay.
As immediately you do this, he stares directly at you.
I stare at him back.
I mean, you're already looking at him.
Stare off.
Moon mug him.
Yeah.
Right when you do that, you literally see the chain snap. As immediately the Don yells out, "Guards! He's free!"
If I have a chance, just because it doesn't have a range for it, but I'd like to try and cast Detect Thoughts on him, and just get his surface level. Like, what's his initial feelings right now?
All right. Do you have to roll anything for detect thoughts?
Only if I choose to go further, which I don't. I just want to get his surface thoughts.
Right.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me think about what this would be, because this is not what this was intended to do.
Of course.
Sure not.
Yeah,
It's never
Parker broke the
intended.
game.
Problem as this happens.
Well, that's the thing is, like, if he flees, he's supposed to leave your radius, so you would get opportunity of attack.
Well, so the thing is that, okay, so your spell interrupted the spell that's controlling him. So your spell doesn't work either. It stopped.
It just kind
Your
of
spell just broke the current spell. So all you hear because you're not going too deep, you hear in Soma's language, "Kill the tiefling."
Oh, nice. I'm gonna presume that that's me, but it could also be, any other number of tieflings around here. But I'm gonna presume that that's probably me.
All right, next round. Go ahead, Alora.
I'm gonna stabby stab.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Dagger Flame and stab him right between the ribcage for a 19.
Okay.
And is he technically flanked since he's within arm reach of Cargrim, where I could get sneak attack?
Technically, yes.
Yes. 36 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take my Dagger of Flame and stab it same location, one rib up for 18.
Okay.
And that would be 42 damage.
Okay.
And that is all I can do at the moment. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
All right. So, fun question that now I need to know this. Where is everybody sitting? I need to know this now.
Oh.
I need to know where do you guys want to sit. And you can put your tokens there, because this is going to have to be something.
Yay.
I mean, I would imagine that we still would have all stayed together.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but do you guys want to be over here? Do you guys want to be over here? Where were you?
Right.
I feel like right side. Right, Corbin?
Sure, we're on the right side now.
All right, so put your
Sure.
tokens in these spots.
NG asked if he could say something in a very long word I can't pronounce.
Prestidigitation.
Presentation.
Oh,
Okay.
presentation.
Yeah,
Got
that in a loud voice at some point announcing this is a station evacuation. Everyone flee in an orderly fashion.
That's
Okay.
thaumaturgy,
Try to
not prestidigitation. Thaumaturgy is the one where your voice booms.
Prestidigitation. So, poo-poo at you.
I don't think you can do voice booming with, I think that's thaumaturgy. Because that's what I did. Prestidigitation, I think you, can remove dust. I could be wrong. I 100% could be wrong.
Let me check.
Correct.
I'm
You are
checking.
correct. I'm dumb. Sad face.
Oh.
You
Just
see.
yell very loudly. I don't know.
I mean,
God,
Angie
as
could
loud.
tell me to say that, but
You could technically put up a lettering in the air for a minute that actually says what you're trying to say. You can't bellow it out, but you can make magical lettering in the air that actually says it.
Angie has struck anything. He's right.
Well, he's gonna try to argue with Corbin about it, probably.
Yeah. About trying to make out with him.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
He
Do
just
All right. So, at the end of your turn, he looks like he's about to fall, but he immediately stands back up as if something's possessing him, and he immediately roars out in a rage. So he is going to rage.
Okay.
He is fully healed back to normal.
Not cute.
Oh.
Don't like that.
We are going into
No.
the second phase of this battle.
Uh-oh.
Gonna,
It's multiple phases.
I'm gonna tell Hal and NG to they better sober up fast because this is not gonna end well.
Oh, for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shout to Cargrum, keep them
Throw it in the air.
Got it.
Throw it in there.
As he immediately doesn't care about either one of you, and he immediately charges towards Corbin.
Yeah, that checks out.
He's going to
Oh,
bonus action
opportunity.
disengage. He's going to bonus action
Oh.
disengage, and he is going to run. And he's going to jump, so he has enough to do that, and he's going to attack at Corbin.
Of course.
Okay.
At this point, many people are evacuating because it's almost like as if he gets free. It is a citywide
Sure.
evacuation.
Do you have?
Oh,
Can,
wow.
can you
It
put
is a
NG
tornado.
beside me?
Sure.
This guy needs to die. Everybody join in.
Kill him. Kill him.
Kill him.
Bodies are gonna hit the floor.
Is
Let the bodies hit the floor.
battle?
Like,
Like the city's evacuating.
not the city
everybody
itself. It's like the Coliseum is evacuating.
Right, but since like all the rest of the spectators are evacuating, could the rest of the party join in the fight?
Oh, yeah.
Killing this dude?
Yep.
Okay.
You guys all essentially have 1 for initiative, so we'll just go in order as far as that. So against Corbin, 26 to hit.
Oh yeah.
So since he's raging, and then all that, because of all his bonuses, because apparently having a rogue barbarian is just incredibly stupid.
Why would you do that to me?
Ha!
Oh no.
36 points of damage
Okay.
as he draws his 2 swords at you, as he's constantly yelling at you as if it's like Soma trying to fight you. And then he is going to extra attack you.
Uh-huh.
Natural 20.
Okay. Owie.
And 64 points of damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Ow.
And then he.
And suddenly I'm down 100 hit points.
Nice.
Sheesh.
And due to a bonus that he's going to do off of it, you are now stunned.
Oh, nice.
Whenever he gets an natural 20, his opponent gets stunned. So that's the end of his turn. We go to Cargrum next.
In an interesting turn of events, it looks like Corbin reaped the consequences of Cargrim's action.
Yeah. Thanks.
Did I learn from my mistake? No.
Gramps
No,
is
Should
just
I
like,
make it again?
huh.
Yes.
Do I feel bad?
No.
Right.
Nah. Okay. Well, since you decided to go all fucking parkour and jump all the way up.
Parkour! Parkour!
Parkour!
Could I have done Hellish Rebuke on him when he
Sure.
as a reaction? Okay.
Sure.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
do this.
Might as well. It's gonna.
FY,
yeah,
well,
sorry, it's not
Hellish
part of-
Rebuke might also hit Hal, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's a dex. It's a.
I guess is it a radius?
No, it's just 60 feet. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Good. Don't hurt poor Hal.
Like, I'm just here.
And it's technically at disadvantage because he's doing reckless attack. So, 15.
Yeah, he makes it. So, what is it? He still takes half as much damage.
Mm-hmm. Which is
7.
okay. Half of 7, or 7 is the half amount.
No, half of 7, because,
Oh.
Corbin's taken off guard by this whole situation right now. He was just studying his maps, trying to come up with
Just mind my own
I
business.
was minding my own business.
My map, no.
Okay, so is it my turn then?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Startled.
cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
on dude. 16 to hit.
16 is a hit. And to answer Jordan's question, yes, it was the Don that says to get the Tiefling. Get the Tiefling was actually the voice inside of his head, so it was Soma that said it.
Okay.
The only person who heard it was technically Corbin and Kargrim.
Gotcha. So then he'll take 18 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'm, as a bonus action, going to cast Mass Healing Word on the group.
On everybody but Corbin.
On everybody in the group except myself. Y'all can heal for 5, and because I have where is it? Voice of Authority, and I targeted an ally with a spell, all of you get a reaction to make 1 weapon attack against a creature of your choice that you can see.
Damn.
That's rude.
So
That's
have
super
fun.
rude.
I like that. I like that.
That's really rude.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
It's the OP. It's the OP thing.
Anything else?
No, everybody gets a weapon attack against dude. and
Oh,
then
that's
I
right.
can,
Okay.
Well, I guess, yeah.
All right, so we'll start off with going with who technically goes first. We'll go with Alora.
Dagger Flame.
Okay.
21.
21's a hit.
Sneak attack or no sneak attack?
Sneak attack because he's not looking at you.
40 points of damage. Thank you very much.
Fucking A. Okay. When that happens, he
Went on the
goes
tablet.
down. You assume he's dead, but literally, as if the mask is controlling him to stay alive, he steps back up and heals from his wounds.
Ooh. Get the mask off of him.
Next up for the attack is Corbin.
Cool.
You can do that free attack that you got from the spell.
Yes. It has to be a weapon
Melee?
attack. Though.
Yeah,
21.
21's a hit.
Yay! I do things.
Go for the mask. Break the mask.
Hit him right in the mask.
Hit him right in the face.
Boys. Break it.
7.
Okay.
Right in the nose.
Okay.
Right in the nose.
Right.
Hal, you can get your free attack.
Right. Yep. Onyx Spear. No, not with that number. 12.
Nope.
And as I'm
Right.
attacking, I just want to let everyone know that it's Soma and he's back.
NG.
Okay.
NG rolled a nat 1 with his packed weapon.
Oh, bummer.
So...
No!
So your
Oh,
pack
no.
weapon is disengaged.
No.
You have to resummon on your next turn. Okay, so
Oh,
now that's
my turn.
the end of your turn. So now we'll go to actual Corbin's real turn.
Good. Big's not even here to see me die. This is great.
It's karma.
Cool. Well, question. Are the stairs are kind of like tilted, like raised, right?
Yeah, so you're technically at a
assuming
you're
like-
you're technically a little bit higher than he is right now.
Okay. How far is it down to where Elle and Gramps are?
So each step itself is about 5 feet. So 5 feet, 5 feet, and the drop down is 10 feet.
Okay.
Was it Corbin stunned? Question mark?
Corbin
Oh
is
yeah,
stunned.
I guess I'm
Yep.
stunned. So, I really can't do anything because I'm stunned, right?
Correct. You can make a wisdom saving throw to break free,
Okay.
but that'd be your action.
Yep.
Otherwise, the stun ends at the end of your turn.
Yeah, well, I'm also dead at the end of my turn, so, you know. Cool.
So you're just stopping it there?
Yeah, I healed you for 5.
You heal me for 5. No, that's a 6 on the saving throw.
Like literally nothing, like a band-aid on like
6 on
a
saving throw?
gaping
Okay.
wound.
Alright. As your turn ends, you no longer are stunned.
Okay.
Hal, your turn.
And
Alright.
like I said, I made sure to let everyone know that he was after me when I got that bonus action attack.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
I will. I think I have a bonus action healing potion. I think I have it for my last one.
Blow your load.
On Anna, Corbin, whoever you are.
Sure. I mean, are you close to death?
I have 23 hit points out of 118.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll find it in a second. I don't have to. Yeah, so I'll give you the last one bonus. My bonus action. Give you that healing potion.
Are
And
you
then-
are you like giving it to me? Because
Yes.
I can't take it until my turn, in which I will be dead.
As a bonus action, you can make Corbin drink the potion.
Yeah.
You just roll for Corbin
Bonus
then.
action.
Yep.
Okay. We'll do that in a hot minute.
Just mix it in the booze.
Yeah.
Just fucking grab you by your neck and
then-
just shove it down your throat. Get healed!
Do it now!
Do it now. And so I do that, and then, but then I can't move. F it. We'll just keep
That was your
on
bonus
stepping.
action though, so.
Yeah, I mean,
that
you
was
could,
my
you
bonus
could,
action.
yeah. But he used
But
his
I can't
action to use
move.
his, you could use your action to
Yeah.
disengage.
Yeah.
Because you haven't done your action yet.
No,
think.
I haven't.
So you can action disengage.
I don't want to.
Well, then stay still! What do you want?
Yeah, no,
What do you want?
I don't know what you want from me.
Up close. Well, just keep.
Well,
stabbing
gee, if
here.
only you
Okay.
had wings to fly. Oh wait.
Aw.
Alright, here's the fun part.
Then he'll attack.
Here's the fun part. NG, tell us what you want to do.
Angie would love to tell us, but you know he
It's
can't.
something.
Working on it.
All right, stab a spear. That's a
All
miss.
Bonus action,
bonus
X space,
action.
Kursana, move up 40, move 40 up the stadium away from him. Attack of opportunity, Eldritch
Allow
Blast,
the
the burger.
pew-pewing, yeah.
3 beams. Okay, got it. All right, so
Yeah.
he's going to move 40 up. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that gets him all the way to the top.
I think he was gonna
Bonus
pass.
action, X space, cursed, move. Okay. Then Eldritch Blast.
and then
So
yeah.
26, 16, 17 to hit. All those hit.
So 13,
Nice.
20, and 15.
13, 20, and 15. All right, so 35. So that's 48 points of damage. So again, he drops back to the ground and then immediately lifted up back to do whatever the actual mask is doing to him.
Oh my god.
You've got to get that mask off of him.
Immediately after that, he starts almost kind of like grabbing like some contact. He's trying to rip it off himself. He starts screaming, but immediately just kind of goes back into like stationary mode.
Hal, did I get said healing potion force fed
Yes.
to me or no? Are you gonna tell me how much I'm more alive
Uh-huh.
for? Okay.
Plus
No.
9.
Plus 9?
Yes.
Yay.
All right.
And NG takes a slug of his booze still.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean that
Fine.
checks out.
Allura, your turn.
If I dash, can I scale the wall and get
What's
up
your
to
movement
him?
speed? What's your standard movement speed?
30?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you could.
Okay, I'm gonna get right on up on him, and I'm gonna koala him and try and rip the mask off of his face.
Okay, so you can give me a strength check to try to stop him, try to remove it from his face, because you're trying to pull it away from his body.
Strength is not my forte. That would be a 1.
You're able to get on
Unnatural.
top of him, but like to try to pull it off, you're able to like move a little bit off, and you can kind of see like there's this black glow that's holding it in, very much Percy with his mask on, where it's holding it into his face.
Oof.
But no, unfortunately, a 1 will not get you there.
Okay. And that was my action, so I am done.
Okay. So next is his turn. He's gonna throw you off, and then he is going to attack Corbin again. He's gonna reckless attack.
Sounds about right.
25 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Uh, 43 points of damage.
So unconscious.
Okay.
You said 43 or
Beyond
48?
unconscious.
43.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still unconscious either way, but yeah.
Okay.
I tried.
Fold like a sack of cards. Just
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
my maps.
My man.
As his extra attack, because he's totally focused on you, he's going to attack you while you're down.
Yeah, of course. Backup character, here I come. All right, I see it.
Natural 20. So you automatically just lose 2 death saving throws right
Saving
there.
throws. Yep.
Oh.
And that's the end of his turn.
Oh, we
We're
do
going to go to
something drastic.
Cargrim next.
Corbin is the
Heal.
Corbin is the epitome of emotional damage. Also, Corbin has a bonus action healing potion on him. He just didn't get to use it.
Cargrim,
Wink,
what would
wink,
you like to
nudge,
do?
nudge.
Hint, hint, hint. Okay. I will cast heal. Da, 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 da. There you go. Heal yourself up 70.
Yay!
Holy fuck. Okay.
Yeah, heal's a great spell.
Okay, so
Yay!
you're just prone right now then.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna move.
Good thing we got it.
Margaret, I love you.
I'm sorry I called you soft.
I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again.
I'll move up close.
Healing word of forgiveness.
I'm never gonna live this down, am I?
Ooh, can I try? I wonder.
You can certainly try.
I'm going to try. As my bonus action, I'm going to use another embodiment of the law to cast Hold Person on Dude to paralyze him.
Okay, does he have to make a saving throw?
Wisdom.
Okay. Which he actually is at disadvantage because he did a reckless attack. So 15?
No! Haha! He is
All right.
paralyzed.
He is held in place.
Good.
Somebody grab that mask.
All right. So it is the end of your turn. So now we go to Corbin. You need to spend half your movement speed to get up.
Yep. But I'm alive.
I'm alive! Alive!
I'm going for that mask, this motherfucker.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's...
At advantage, probably, because he's paralyzed.
No, it's just a contestant, so he has a disadvantage against it. So it's a strength check
Okay.
versus a strength saving throw, and he has a disadvantage on the strength saving throw.
Got it. Okay.
No.
You strong.
No.
No. That's only a 5.
Okay, well, with his disadvantage, he only got a 1. So
Oh!
you're able to grab inside the mask, and as you pull it, you just see this stringy black etherealness that's like gluing it to his face as you rip it off. It's like almost like black eldritch tendrils start snapping in between his face and the mask as you rip it off, and he immediately falls backwards unconscious. Combat is done.
Ah.
And that is where we're gonna end it for the
Just
night.
look down at Gramps on the in the Coliseum and just does
We
like
all
a
left.
love you.
That's where we're gonna end it for the night. You do see that the mask itself was failing due to the crystal in it was kind of not working correctly. But he is currently unconscious. You have the mask, and we're gonna end it there.
Ah.
So, thank you everyone for watching. We will be playing next Thursday.
We
Coming
survived.
for the immediate next part of that. Thank you for watching. We will see you next Thursday.